Have you got the Rolling Stones?
Shadows grow for scorpions stir where dark winds blow. In shadows deep where nightmares loom, scorpions stalk with a silent doom. Venom waits in hollow sands, death commands their twisted hands. In moon's cold grip they hunt and dwell, a ghostly blue, a haunting spell. Beneath the desert's tomb and stone, they drag you down through dust and bone. In frost and drought, they hold their breath, defying time, defying death. So tread with care where shadows grow, for scorpions stir where dark winds blow. In shadows deep, where nightmares loom, scorpions stalk with a silence doom. Venom waits in hollow sands, death commands their twisted hands. In moon's cold grip they hunt and dwell, a ghostly blue, a haunting spell. Beneath the desert's tomb and stone, they drag you down to dust and bone. In shadows deep, where nightmares loom. In shadows deep, where nightmares loom. Ancient fiends with poison breath, cannibal kings and dance with death. So tread with care in haunted dust, where scorpion's wrath is fierce and just. Old as bones, from ancient days they prowl in twisted dusty maze. Cannibal kings they feast alone, a ruthless rule on sands and stone. In frost and drought they hold their breath, defying time, defying death. So tread with care where shadows grow, for scorpions stir where dark winds blow. In shadows deep where nightmares loom, scorpions stalk with a silence doom. Venom waits in hollow sands, death commands their twisted hands. In moon's cold grip they hunt and dwell, a ghostly blue, a haunting spell. Beneath the desert's tomb and stone, they drag you down to dust and bone. In shadows deep, where nightmares loom. In shadows deep, where nightmares loom. In shadows deep, where nightmares loom. In shadows deep.
The fuck was that?
It was AI. I'm only playing AI for a minute because I don't want to get no strikes or so people can't watch and it's blocked in certain areas. You didn't think that was funny though?
No, it was funny, but I'm like, this fucking thing has human teeth, man. What the hell?
Happy Halloween, everybody. Tonight we're gonna be talking about Halloween and what it means. And it's ancient, man. It's like a pagan holiday that the Catholics took over. And it's all bullshit. It actually starts in Ireland. It was called Samhain, and it's a 3-day festival celebrating death and rebirth. And what they believed was that on this night during the year, and back then we had 13 months. You know about all this, Hargrave. I've talked to you before, right?
Yeah.
They lied to us, man. I got a Bible. We're gonna have to talk about this one day too. So on this date, they believe that the dimensions and life and death, the firmament between the two is thin, and people would wander back and forth. And that's why everybody dressed up, was so that the spirits and other dimensional people like fairies or wizards or whatever the fuck you want to call them, and the witches, they couldn't tell who you were because you were dressed up like one of them. You know what I mean? So and then it started in Ireland, and they would tie motherfuckers to trees and light them on fire. And then you were cursed, and you'd have to wander through the swamps with a carved turnip or a fucking a beet with a fucking candle in it, and that's where we get the jack-o'-lanterns from.
Damn.
And then it was such a big holiday that the Catholics took it on, and it was in Rome. They had a holiday that they did trick or treat and all that stuff. And then the Catholic Church said, fuck, we got to do something about this. So like every other, like the equinox and the Spring Fest and then Christmas, all that shit was all pagan holidays too. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
Easter is a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
And this is just another holiday that the church took over, but they didn't realize how dark it was. You know what I mean? The background for it all. They just assumed, oh, it's just this innocuous fucking thing that it slowly changed from its dark beginning into what it is now. But I mean, it's still based on the Raven Road. It's called, that the dead and the fucking other dimensional people can come into our dimension on. Isn't that weird that they knew about all this shit way back then?
I think more
carved
than
fucking
we did.
turnip.
Yeah.
No, I've known a lot about it, Susan, all my life. It wasn't like really something hard for me to get into. I got Irish cousins, and I had to learn all about all the Celtic shit because it's like I got Albanian cousins too, and I know more about Albania than they do. They were telling me about the slaughter and all that, and I said, "Well, fuck, you guys should know about it, right? It's your culture." But if something innocuous, it's not. That's another thing I got mad at the church about, because the Mormons, they were down with the fucking whole thing. And basically when you put on one of these costumes, you're giving up your identity to Satan, basically. You're opening yourself up to them. You know what I mean? You're voiding your contract, basically, by being a meat puppet. And not only that, but the clowns, it feeds into that whole clown thing too, right? We've talked about that before, right?
Yeah, the fucking clowns.
Yeah, you worship them when you dress up like a clown, and I've done clown shit too. Yeah, Krampus is that Christmas spirit. We'll talk about Christmas one time. Yeah, you're right, Jack. Albania's flag is nuts. But this shit it's a lot deeper than people think. They just assume it's just innocuous thing that people do for your kids. It's for the kids. If you really care about your kids, you wouldn't have them doing this satanic bullshit. You know that?
Yeah, and you got assholes handing out fucking chocolate with fentanyl or razor blades and bullshit.
Fuck, they say there's fentanyl and everything now. You got to be careful as fuck. I wouldn't do any street drugs. If I didn't grow it, I sure in the fuck wouldn't do it. You know that?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, what it is, Susan, it's just another like Day of the Dead cult. Mexico's got a Day of the Dead cult. Everybody's got a cult in their lineage somewhere where they worship the dead. I mean, that was just basic, man. And then this just crept along with us as we grew because the church couldn't get rid of it. Yeah, a lot of my family doesn't do it either. I got some great grandkids and nephews and nieces. They probably still do it, but they still are aware of it. And then, you know what I mean? It grows with you. It's like a seed. You got to the more people you let know what the fuck's really going on, then they become aware of it. Because Halloween means hallow, which means holy person, or Een is short for Eve. So it's All Hallows Eve. Samhain is the 3-day festival of fire that the Irish had. And basically the wheel was the whole year, and they broke it into 2 halves. There was a light half of the year, which was summer and spring, and then there would be the dark half of the year, which was fall and winter. Fuck, I'm 62, Susan. I wish fucking nobody did Halloween, but it's fucking part of our culture, and it seems like it doesn't hurt. Fuck, you know what I mean? But then when you dig into it, you go, well, fuck, it's built on lies and shit. You feeling any better, Hargrave, or did something happen?
I was coughing my ass off there.
Oh.
By now.
Come on, monkey. I gotta throw these guys out. I think Mossy's playing his Diablo fucking game right now. Probably lost track of time.
Was another demonic thing, Diablo.
Yeah, I know. We find like sound cards and shit for your computer, and it's got like 666 and shit on them, and we're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Shit is weird as hell.
On the graphics card?
Yeah, soundboard cards, all kinds of weird shit we've been finding. He's like, fuck this. I don't even want to fucking deal with this shit.
I know Chick-fil-A, the inside bottom of the cups, they got Bible verses.
Have you heard what happened tonight? Joe Biden bit like 4 kids at a Halloween thing.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Wow. Joe's on a roll. He's insulting everybody and biting children.
Well, he's so old that, you know how old people like pretend to bite kids and shit and go, and all that crazy shit?
Yeah.
He's probably at that point in his life where he don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, I think he's known what's going on for the last couple of years.
Well, you're happy about that he don't know. You know what?
I still don't know how the Democrats got away with doing a coup like that, man. I mean,
nobody's saying shit about it.
Yeah,
the right's on it as much as the left is, if you ask me.
It's like,
takes 2 of them to cheat.
How do you just take a sitting president and then just say, no, we're going to go with this person now? It's like, what?
They did it with Joe. Why not? And then look, it all started with Hillary.
Are you there?
Bernie. Yeah. Sorry, I had to go outside. As soon as she did that to Bernie, Hillary, it was on. You know that?
Yeah.
So they've been doing it ever since. So what's the difference? All this is another chance for Obama to get another term. This will be his 4th term. You know that?
Jesus.
It's fucking insane, if you ask me.
Like, how many terms do you need before people figure out, gee, this ain't working?
How many has he had already? I mean, I would have gave him the 2nd one. I never voted for him. I ain't one of these people that are going to go, duh, I voted for
No,
Obama.
I never voted for him either.
Fuck. Last thing, I didn't want to vote for John McCain or Mitt Romney either, but I sure the fuck wasn't going to vote for him. So when McCain ran, I didn't even vote. I voted for, I think, the 3rd choice, whoever the fuck that was back then. I don't even remember. I was like, fuck, if I'm voting for John McCain, that piece of shit.
Yeah, let's go kill people on an aircraft carrier, then try to hide it.
They did more than hide it. They fucking promoted them up. All that shit started back then too. Promote them up. Fuck that. Hang him. They should have for what the shit he did.
I remember. Do you remember when Schwarzenegger's wife tried to interview him, and he was going to like an elevator or something, and she's following him, and then he gets like pissy with her. He goes, "I don't want to talk to you, fucking Kennedys," and he said that on it was on national TV, and she's just like in shock, and then he just walks off. That's what he says to her. He goes, "I don't want to talk to you, fucking Kennedys." It's like, wow, what the hell?
Oh, hey, Nikki, I'm glad to see you. I was worried. I was going to write you an email and make sure you're okay.
Hey, Nikki, how you doing? Weaver Hargrave?
What?
I don't know. I was reading what Grimm said. I don't know what that means. Weaver.
Oh, Weaver. That's what Trump does when he talks. He weaves, he says.
Ah.
From story to story. And then they were like the main media. They're bringing it up too. They're going, he can't weave. And that bitch Nina Brzezinski. She is such a creepy fuck.
Oh,
Fuck her and
she's
her
the
dad.
one. She's the one that Trump said that she stayed at Mar-a-Lago after she had plastic surgery, and he was mad with her because she was bleeding all over the place. And he said, and he said that they ruined the furniture, and they still haven't paid for the ruined furniture or whatever. And
I believe it.
He always brings that up about how she was bleeding from plastic surgery.
Wow.
How much blood loss do you have if you're spilling it on furniture and shit?
God, man, I've been beat and I haven't bleeding that much, you know? That's crazy. She's leaking gravy all over the place, that wench.
What is this?
When crows recognize patterns, that's so intelligent. When I recognize patterns, that's racist.
You know, I still can't watch that movie. Like, I see it on what is it, the TNT channel or that stupid Barbie shit, and like 2 minutes of that movie, and it's so stupid. Like, I don't know how that made $1 billion. It's just stupid.
I never watched the Barbie movie.
Ken is a fucking retard on there too. Like, the way they made it, it's just.
Hey, Eric, a
It's
lot of
just-
people liked it.
Yeah,
Chicks
that's-
especially. A lot of them were saying that we had to go watch that, and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here! I don't have to watch that."
I've seen maybe 2 minutes and I have to turn it off. It's so bad. Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But from what I've seen of it, I was like, this is not very impressive. I mean, if I put it on mute, I could get by because, I mean, what's her face hair is pretty fucking hot. I mean, other than that, I don't want to hear. I don't want the scenery's nice. That's the best way to put it.
I got Nina right here. Being her crazy ass self. This is just the other day. She's fucking insane, man. Her dad killed like over 1 million
You
people.
heard us before you came out. We were talking earlier about yesterday's Trump rally from hell at Madison Square Garden. So what did you make of it?
Well, I think it was everything that you need to know.
This turkey neck.
In one weird,
It's a lot of
white
makeup on that
nationalist,
gator back.
Nazi type rally, and of course, there's
I got Kill
historic
Tony too.
parallels to
At
where
the
and
Brady
when this happened.
Bird.
But
These
even
people
more
don't even know
so,
who the fuck
it
Kill
also
Tony is.
points
They're all
out
crying.
everything that we know, but it's important to act on right now because this is the moment, and we won't have it again. Nobody gets a pass trashing America.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Americans.
No, fuck off with this.
pass degrading people.
Hold on. Reality check. Puerto Rico's landfills are at capacity. They can't take any more trash. Trash is piling up all over that island.
It was
He
a
said was
joke.
factual. No,
It
it wasn't
was
just a joke. It's something that really bothers him in real life. That's all he talks about, I was told. And that
Trump?
he was told, no, the Kill Tony guy, the guy who made the joke. See, Kill Tony is a burn artist. I got him saying to fucking Tom Brady that he looks like a gay Confederate soldier and he probably sucks more dick than his wife. This guy is brutal in real life. And him saying that joke, which was something in reality that bothers him, not a fucking joke. Like, he talks about that island of trash in the ocean 24/7. And then that they've lost control of their trash piles, Hargrave. It's in real life, it's turning into a trash heap. And these people are just fucking pretending it ain't happening because they're greedy fuckheads. They're destroying that island. And nobody can't even pick it up anymore. There's nowhere to put the fucking trash, Hargrave. And nobody will say fuck, and they won't do nothing. They're just passing the buck and blaming everybody else. Just like when after that hurricane happened in Puerto Rico and they found all of them supplies 3 years later rotting in fucking warehouses. Remember that? That they held from the people so they could blame it on Trump. These people are sick fucks.
Yes.
Every one of them. This bitch whose dad's a murderer and she's married to a murderer, but we're supposed to believe her, dumbass. Fuck her.
Nobody gets a pass degrading legal migrants and terrorizing
They're
people.
illegal migrants.
Nobody gets a pass threatening his enemies with using the military against them.
As
Nobody
they pass
gets a
law,
pass on
military can shoot us, Hargrave. Did you know that?
You know who shouldn't get a pass is this bitch for going and screaming about propaganda bullshit all the time. Fuck off.
They all should be
Fuck
locked
this
up,
bitch,
man. But
yeah.
no, that's wrong. You're wrong. These guys are propaganding us. They're lying to us. They're stealing our money and giving it away to third world nations that don't need our fucking money. We should be spending that money here, but we're the ones who are wrong. These people are sick.
Citing an insurrection. Nobody gets a pass
No
on saying
insurrection,
he
you
fancies Hitler and wants to have generals like his. Nobody gets a pass
Everything she's
on
saying is
insulting
insane.
veterans and saying those who died for our country are suckers and losers, except for convicted felon Donald Trump. And guys, here's the warning. You all have set it up. But let me take it a step further, please, if I may.
You know what the funniest part is?
This is called.
We have slave owners, children, and grandchildren telling us how to fucking live. Do you know that?
No, nobody's. This is such bullshit. I'm so sick of these people, man. Trump never
Nobody
said
watches
that
them.
bullshit, man. And they just sit on here day and night, just going on and on. Like, fuck them, man. Fuck that bitch. I wish she'd come to Comic-Con so I could say, fuck you, bitch. Fuck her.
Here's Biden biting the babies. Fucking insane. Bring me the babies. What the fuck? He's at that age, man. I said that earlier. He can't help it.
Dude! What the
fuck?
Do you remember that video where Biden's coming out to do this news thing and he sees this blonde and his wife is behind him and he goes over to this blonde and he starts leaning in like he's gonna kiss her, and then the wife comes over and she's like, no, like it was so obvious that he thought that was his wife or whatever. And then the lady's like all confused, like, why is he trying to kiss me or whatever? Like, what the fuck? Oh, I saw Arnold today going on about he's voting for Harris. What a piece of shit Arnold turned out to me.
Fuck him. When he said that, fuck our rights, he's not but another foreign piece of shit, just like Hamilton Harris. She wasn't born in America, so how the fuck can she even run for president? You know that? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
She's not a fuck her. She's not an American. She shouldn't even be in our government.
Yep.
Listen to this crazy shit. This bitch, she is a worthless fuck too. Her husband died. Dingle. He was like in office. Hey, Raggedy Man. I'm starting to think every time U.S. watching on treaties with indigenous people is probably every time a Democrat. Oh yeah, no shit. Breaker of treaties, we call them, because every time they made a promise to us, they fucking broke it.
The Arab American community needs to be reminded and cannot.
Her husband was like locked in every time the Democrats Dingle put him in office forever. He dies in office, and then this bitch takes his place because the Democrats think because they put some sperm in a bitch, she's just as smart as him. You know that? I mean, notice that about Democrats? They think their spouses can just jump in their jobs. You know that?
I remember this gal did something that she pissed the auto worker union off or something. I can't remember what it was. I remember
got my land. Eric.
She did something that pissed the auto worker union off. That's all I remember of this gal.
And if we're going to talk about repetitions and what's been stolen and what's owed, I don't give a fuck about the past. I only care about right now. I was illegally locked in my house for 2 fucking years, and nobody's ever fucking addressed that or given me compensation for 2 years being locked the fuck down here. You know that? I had a brand new house I couldn't buy paint for. I couldn't put carpeting in. I sat here in an empty house watching you guys and getting to know you people rather than fucking working on my house. You know that? So I had to do all that
Yeah,
shit later on.
And meanwhile, your governor is out there saying she's being kidnapped and her fucking husband's out there.
Yeah, that worthless piece of shit governor I got. It's a lump of shit. The Grinch, Grimace the clown, and then this bitch right here. Listen to what she says. Look at her crazy old worthless ass. She should be gone. Go home, bitch. Retire.
He wants to ban Muslims. He wants to deport
That's why all the
Muslims, and
Muslims
he
in
wants to
Michigan are
start
voting for
internment.
Trump. You know that, right? The mayor for fucking Muslim town, which is Hamtramck, which is Pole Town, but now it's all Muslims, and they do their call to prayer 5 times a day there. Do you know that? And the people hate it. But they all said they're all voting Trump. Every Muslim here is voting for Trump. And they hate Camel Toe Harris. But this crazy old bitch is going to come out here and say the opposite. Fuck you, Debbie Diggle. You don't know.
And that's
fuck.
what we are busy talking to every voter.
You can barely even talk, you old whore.
Believe him.
Internment camps?
Even he don't believe it.
Yes,
Jake,
he's talking internment camps. You know what, Jake? You may have to visit me in one. I get worried enough when he talks about what he's going to do to his
then maybe
enemies.
you should
But
be
he
doing
has
things that
talked
put you in a
about them
fucking camp,
this,
bitch.
with
Everything they
different
do,
groups
they
of people.
project.
Well, I've heard
If they
him
win, they're
talking
putting
about
us in
rounding
camps,
up
Hargrave.
undocumented migrants, and obviously for that you would need some sort of camp.
No,
But
you
what
lock
do you
them
mean
down in
internment camps
California.
for Muslims and
They're
Arabs?
making you guys wear masks and everything, Hargrave. They're going
He
to plan
has
on locking
spoken
you
about
down.
that in different audiences.
They're
I
not
don't
doing it to
have
me
the
again. They can suck
exact
dick.
citation right here, but I'll find it
Get in
for
your
you.
file, you
And he's
fuck.
been very
Call
clear.
me again,
and
you
I've said to the
motherfucker.
community, wait, I'll never forget when he kept his promise that he was going to ban Muslims. Do you remember Detroit? The airport was shut down.
Yeah, because of COVID, you stupid bitch. He banned everybody, you lying whore. Everything they say is bullshit.
Not because there was an organized rally, but because people came from around this state.
And I got
Because
proof,
this
too. They're
community
saying that
was their
we're
friends,
Nazis
and they
because
weren't
of
going
that
to see
rally.
something like
Well,
that
the
happen.
same year
We're
that those
so
Nazis
torn
are having
apart
that
now.
rally, the Democrats were meeting with the Ku Klux Klan. Remember I showed that with fucking their bitch for Planned Parenthood? How tight the Democratic Party was with the Ku Klux Klan? Well, they were having goddamn meetings with the Ku Klux Klan at the same time the Nazis were having their rally. So who the fuck's following who?
But Biden was friends with one of the head Klans.
Yeah,
guys.
I know. But no, he's not the fucking they always say he's not the head of the Ku Klux Klan. He was just a fucking one of the leaders. Fucking
he was just a leader. It's not a big deal. He was just following orders.
yeah, but not the Cyclops, because that's if you say that he was the Grand Cyclops, they always go, "You're lying. That's misinformation." He was a fucking made man there, and everybody knows it. Go fuck yourself. I got a cousin that could pass, and he joined the Ku Klux Klan in Florida. He even had a belt and everything. It's fucking mad crazy, the motherfucker. Can you imagine that?
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. Fucking crazy Ricky. But this bitch, she is so fucking full of shit. That's their thing now. They're just lying to lie, and we're supposed to believe anything they say. Everything they say, I say, fuck you, it's a lie.
In ways I've never seen it.
Even
That
Jake,
won't
in his
happen
face,
again.
he's like,
We've got to find ways to bring people together. He's done
yeah,
a
by
great job
saying
of
this shit,
continuing
you
to divide
bitch.
us, and I don't want to see. We are the United States of America, not the divided garbage country. I'm proud to be an American.
Yeah,
He
as
needs to
Joe
remember
Biden calls
he
us
should be.
garbage.
Internment camps?
He has spoken about that in different audiences.
Oh,
I don't
Jesus
have
Christ.
the exact citation right here,
Fuck
but I'll find
off,
it
you
for you.
jag.
Citation. You hear her old ass? She ain't got no receipts. Crazy old creepy bitch. I swear to God, everything that they say is bullshit. We're supposed to just buy into it and fuck what you see in reality.
Could you imagine if World War II was happening right now instead of the 40s? Like, these people would all be dead. It would be like me, you, and some of the chat people here and militias. I mean, 90% of these people would be dead, or they would be put.
I put that in chat all the time. Most of you aren't going to survive, and people will get mad at me.
Oh, yeah, all the Democrats would be putting SS things on their arms. Oh, we're just following orders.
Oh, fuck orders, man. My people aren't made for orders, and we don't make good slaves, so fuck them. I'm genetically built to fight you fucking back, you
Oh,
retards.
these two losers.
Goddamn fag and faggot. Fuck you, fucking the boss. You were never fucking. You did one album that was halfway worth half a shit, and now you're fucking living off of that for the rest of your fucking life. Look at this shit somebody made. This is a classic. Viagra. Fucking, And Barry, we know about you now, and he's going around crying. I don't understand why everybody's so fucking mad and fighting each other. You caused it all, you prick. Look at this. I just bought my daughter her very first rape whistle.
Damn.
The guy I got the puppy from, he did the same thing for his daughter, but it's pink. We painted it pink and fucking tricked it all out for a girl with sparkles. It's fucking insane. Can you imagine a girl getting that for Christmas? A pink fucking AR? Fucking sweet. Bert's the shit. Hail Bert. Motherfucker. One night we were drunk and he looks like some fucking I can't think of his fucking name right now. One of those singers from that stupid singing thing. Fuck, 'cause he's got a bald head and one of them was bald headed. So these chicks were saying it was him, and I said, yeah, I'm his manager. And we fucking pulled down the pie that night. Daltrey. They said he was Daltrey. Can you believe that shit?
Are you kidding me? Wow,
it was great. One time they thought I was a Red Wing hockey player at this restaurant, and they fucking bought all our food for us. Can you believe that shit? Another time, I'm at this fucking hockey place in like the coaches fucking in California. Hey, Cornbread Man. Yeah,
Cornbread.
And I had on Fedorov's jersey, and it's when he had his hair dyed blonde. And these motherfucking chicks thought I was Fedorov, and I was signing their boobs and fucking in Windsor. And these motherfuckers were in the bathroom saying they were gonna beat the shit out of me for their women were fucking with me. And my buddy was there right there when they were saying it, and he started this huge fight. And then I see this huge fight's going on, and fucking all these people start attacking each other, and we get chased down an alley because I went over there to help them. And these guys from our restaurant opened the door and said, "Come in here and hide." And we jumped in the restaurant and they fed us, and we waited till all the people ran down the alley and stopped looking for us. It was a nightmare, man. And then after that, you couldn't wear hockey jerseys in his bar anymore. Can you believe that shit? I signed like 10 boobs. And then Fedorov, I met him in a titty bar. The motherfucker wouldn't sign anything for me because I finally got him to sign for me because he's staring at the stripper. And I go, "Yeah, Fedorov." And he goes, like he's pretending he wasn't him. And I go, "I know who you are." And I go, "That chick you're staring at, that's my best friend's wife's sister." And I go, "You want to talk to her? Maybe you should sign this." Like I had blanks with me all the time back then. He signed a couple pucks for me and some other shit. And I gave him her number, and he's like he was like a little kid after that. I shit you not. But before that, he was like total prick. Wouldn't do fuck. Him and Shanahan are hires people to get the sign. Shanahan, you got to get a little kid to sign for you, or they won't.
That's how Liefeld was. I got him to sign the Youngblood. He wouldn't sign nothing else after, and I'm like, "Well, I'll pay you," and he just walked off.
Yeah, because they're afraid that other people are going to put it on fucking eBay and sell it. Fuck that. I got all my hockey shit on the wall here, man. I wouldn't sell fuck. That's retarded.
Well, I would have wanted it. I would have wanted it to me even, but I guess I didn't say that to him. So I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, personalize it. That's what I always tell him. I tell him personalize it to me. That way you don't have to worry that I'm going to sell it on eBay. Camel Toe Harris says Trump was handed $400 million on a silver platter and filed for bankruptcy 6 times. Trump was given less than $1 million. I don't know if you know the true story.
Yeah,
and fucking less than 1 million. And check it out. SEMA says you were handed $42 billion to expand BroadNet and didn't connect a single person to the internet. I don't care if Trump lost his own money. You lost mine. Solyndra, all that shit. It's all fucking scams to take our money. You got to realize that by now. Fuck our government. They ain't our government. They're fucking. Oh, check it out. Guess which justices voted to allow non-citizens to vote in our elections? These 3 idiots. One who can't tell a man from a girl, fucking communists and the other fucking communists, but we're the bad problem. It's all fucked. This bitch for Colorado, she's the one who tried to fucking get Trump kicked off the ballot, send out 30,000 registrations to illegals, and accidentally posted the passwords to machine servers online. To all but one fucking machine. Did you know that?
What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't. Watch, I got an interview with her and this fucking guy, this journalist, and fucking, he really fucking does his job, man. And this bitch is going, it's a different time. Because you know that one lady they sent to jail for holding the information of their theft from one machine? They sent her to fucking jail for 9 years. Where's this bitch at? It's unreal. On Anderson Pooper. Remember I told you about the fucking Vanderbilt house? There's Anderson Pooper painted on his mom's walls. because he wasn't supposed to be Anderson Pooper. His brother was, remember? And he jumped out the window. So then Anderson had to drop his name, fucking Vanderbilt, and become a fucking Anderson Pooper. Isn't that nuts? Let me find this hooker. Oh yeah, this is for the Marine Corps birthday. We're selling fucking alarm clocks. And if you know, you know. I don't miss those days, believe me. Where is this bitch? I thought
there's Arnold up there going, fuck Trump.
Fuck our rights. Well, now with this motherfucker, John Podesta, can you believe this shit?
Dialogue is not going to work. I think this has been used.
Look, he's not.
We want to do the same thing here. We want to communicate the right way. I
know
think
Podesta
this
is
whole
right.
climate change dialogue is
What
not
a
going to work. I think
disappointment
this has
Arnold
been
is,
used for
man.
the last few
Oh,
decades.
fuck.
I think we should address it directly.
Huge.
What it is, which is pollution. We want to terminate
Oh,
pollution.
climate change
That
is the
message we
problem with
should
our
put out
world. So give me all your money and we're going to solve it. Him and Podesta, you know who Podesta is? He's one with that art collection and he's behind every fuck up the Democratic Party has done in the past fucking fuck knows how long. Fuck Arnold. I'm so sick of his bullshit. Fuck Harris and fuck you for voting for her. You fucking twats.
I remember back in the day, man, seeing T2 all the time. I was like, I think about how sad things are now with him. I'm like, he's just a fucking, like, yeah, the fuck your freedoms thing is one thing, but this thing too, it's like, why is this guy, why even be here? Go back to fucking Austria, you fuck.
Because this is the land, man. Everybody wants to fucking be here, but nobody wants to do the work. Haven't you noticed that?
Super cuck.
They all want the fucking ship. They don't want to fucking. This is that bitch right here. Fucking, where is that? Fucking, it's got to be right here. The fucking interview. Oh, this is a classic. Fuck that. Check this out. He's like, be famous or go back 15 years. Watch this. You're gonna shit.
Chloe, we're going to Disneyland.
Oh my
Kate and
god,
Bolt,
is that
get it?
the
Yeah,
girl?
that's her. That's her.
Oh wow.
Chloe, we're going to Disneyland.
Tell me that isn't hilarious, man.
Well, I didn't realize that was the girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
Boy,
you
did he
certainly
call it or
did,
what?
buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Spot
wasn't supposed to
on.
be a manual. It was a warning. I always thought. Oh, check this out. You heard about Mitch McConnell retiring, right? That's Mitch's daughter. Did you know that? Whenever you see those Oriental kids with Obama and Biden sniffing on them, that's Mitch McConnell's daughter. That's how deep state this fucker is. Mitch the bitch. Turtle fuck.
I'm just wondering who they're going to replace him with.
Another criminal, probably, because he's a piece of shit. He's been fucking us all the time by he's in control of the money. I don't know if you know that. For when they're running and shit. And he's been giving it
Mitch
away to
McConnell,
fucking
I want to stand here and tell you I hate Trump and all.
fuck him. He's a criminal.
Oh, get me a head of lettuce here.
Okay, it's coming up. Oh, this shit is nuts. Everybody's bitching about fucking what fucking they had to stop Trump rally.
The event will be hosted at the PPL Center on Tuesday, October 29th, and is set to start at 7 p.m.
2 people showed up.
The city has announced street closures in the downtown area. 7th Street from Linden to Walnut and Hamilton Street from 6th to 8th Street will be closed starting at 5 p.m. on Monday. Now, that was what we released at 4 o'clock. Oh, okay. Really? You're gonna pull that shit on me? Really? You want to? Let's walk it. Let's walk it. Let's see how closed off it is. You're telling me you can't access? They can't access voting? Just come here.
Yes, I would like to know how somebody is going to come from up there.
Oh, okay. Please, I will show you. I can solve this for you right now. I can solve this for you right now. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get Secret Service too. It's a lovely fucking town you got. You're honestly you trying to get people killed? Are you serious? Where are we gonna process all these people? Where? Where are we gonna process them? Do you not
So basically, they have this rally against Trump, a counter rally to his rally, and 2 people showed up with Palestinian flags, and the media is trying to say all these people showed up. And in this shit, this is what's going on because of Kill Tony. And I told you he's a fucking burn. That's his whole thing, is to burn people. It's like bitching about Dice Clay or fucking Don Rickles. You know what I mean?
The left can't take a fucking joke. They're just, I mean, they're sitting there crying like that guy just came out and said "fuck Puerto Rico" or something. It was a goddamn joke.
He didn't say "fuck Puerto Rico." He's saying what was factually happening. They're turning into a
No,
garbage.
no. What I'm saying is they're acting like he came out and said that.
Yeah, well, they're going to twist. They're going to
Yeah.
twist whatever you fucking say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They're going to fuck it up. That's their whole job, to lie about what the fuck we're doing. You know
Oh,
what?
that's my intro picture. I put the bear head on.
What, him with ghosting?
Yeah, and with the glass.
This is a new thing. This is insane. My dad and my brother, thank God they're both passed away. They would fucking shit. They gave me so much crap about being a Hollywood Marine. They're both from Parris Island. For some reason, when I fucking enlisted, yeah, I enlisted. But for some reason, when I went in, motherfucking, they gave me the choice. They said, you can either go to Hollywood or you can go to fucking the island. What do you think I did? I went to the I said I should go to the island because my dad and my brother. So when it came down to it, I was like, fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, if I get my choice, I'm fucking going fucking to San Diego. You know what? And that's what I did. Where the fuck? I hate this, man. I try to put this shit in order and then.
Yeah, that's when San Diego was nice when you came, not now.
Oh, fuck yeah. It was a paradise, man, when I was there. I thought about staying too, but for some reason I came back. I was like, fuck, I'm going back to Michigan.
Well, you lucked out on that, man. You'd be in a big debt hole right now. The bullshit they're doing here.
This bitch right here, you're not going to believe this.
All the trailer parks are all covered. All of the people up in West Virginia in the hills, they covered. They got them all the way there to Wall Street. He did that. And we sitting there talking about the white women. Fuck the white, excuse me. Forget the white
You hear
women.
that?
They
You
gonna
hear
do what they white men tell them to do. That's
what they tell themselves.
Yeah, and
Listen to this
all
again.
the trailer parks are all covered. All of the people up in West Virginia in the hills, they covered. They got them all the way there to Wall Street. He did that. And we sitting there talking about the white women. Fuck the white, excuse me. Forget the white women. They're gonna do what they white men tell them to.
That's why they're telling the white women now to lie to your husbands and fucking vote for Camel Toe. I don't know if you've seen that.
My God. Desperate motherfuckers.
Yeah, desperate people do what, Hargrave? They do desperate things.
Yep.
Where the fuck is this? Oh, yeah, remember I told you? Here's the National Mall in 1924 for the DC National fucking thing. But we're the racists. They're the ones who did it, not us. And back then, that was the Nazis doing it, not the Republicans. But here's the fucking Democrats doing it right along with them. Everything about the fucking Democrats is fucking evil, and people just don't get it. I think you got to be retarded to vote Democrat. Where the fuck did I put that? I'm going to have to start making folders, you know that? And that sucks. That means I got to start doing fucking show notes. I didn't want to do any of that shit, you know that?
Well, what I do is I just copy the link and then message myself. Put them in there that way. So I can just go to my own message and get the thing.
All right, here's Anderson Pooper, man. Motherfucker, he's part of the Red Shoe Club. I don't know if you know what the Red Shoe Club is. There's fucking dickhead himself. Well, to have these red shoes on, you have to like kill the baby, basically.
What the
fuck? And drink their blood. The Pope's in the Red Shoe Club. All these fuckheads are. fucking. You know what they call Anderson Cooper? Allison. That's his code name for that fucking clique. And this guy did this fucking. He got a fine for putting this 80 tower. He had it, the banner. So since they gave him the fine, he put it on the fucking thing, and then they kept on doubling the fine. Now he's paid more than $3,000 worth of fines for this. Isn't that nuts?
Why?
They don't want us fucking be backing him.
Oh, Jesus. Is Ethan
Yeah, the red hat ladies,
there?
Nikki, I'm sus of them too now that I heard about the fucking red shoe fucks. I'm like, what was up with them too, you know? Oh, this is great. Watch this.
Thanks, Bernard. Now, finally, for now, a mysterious hole on a beach has caused a stir in North Dublin. A local astronomy enthusiast is hoping the crater in Portmarnock could be the aftermath of a cosmic event.
It's a huge, mysterious crater that looks out of this
What
world.
the fuck?
What is it? The unusual hole on Portmarnock Beach stopped local
That's right, he
astrophysics
drunk.
enthusiast Dave Kennedy in his tracks yesterday, and he's certain the small but heavy rock inside it came from up above.
As you can tell by here, there's a scorch mark on this side here, so that would have been at the angle that it came down at. And it is weighty. I'm not sure if it's composition, but we're definitely going to have to find out.
The striking hole soon caught the attention of passers-by, many hoping that what they're witnessing
Wow.
is the aftermath of a
That
once-in-a-lifetime
shows you how stupid
cosmic
people are,
event.
man. We're dealing with fucking retard fucks.
Jesus Christ, man. Like,
Yeah, it's that low IQ society. Oh, these are these motherfuckers. This is unreal.
It's 2:41, and they are ending the line.
They're stopping early voting because we're killing them so bad. I'd like to see that shit happen to me when I go. I'm going to early vote now. I decided I'm going tomorrow or the next day.
And they are ending the line.
I'm probably gonna go Friday. Fuck these fucks. Oh, I was gonna go day of, but they're probably gonna do something stupid day of. You know that. So
unreal.
now what? Because of that, this fucker, they're saying a judge ruled that he's breaking election laws by using these officers to block early voting lines. So what the fuck is going to happen? You know what it is? He's all pissed off because he's not the vice president, and Tampon Tim is. He was supposed to be the vice president, but Camel Toe wouldn't fucking put him up. And then she's saying that she picked Tim when she was sleep deprived. Did you hear about that?
I don't think you'd want to choose that person if you were sober.
Here's the bitch in Colorado. She can't resign. She has an election to rig. God, she's got the worst hairline in the world.
Got the worst everything.
Yeah, she's in here somewhere. I'll find her. Because she's getting this interview with this guy, and this guy's asking her all the right questions. He's like, well, if fucking that one lady, Mary, got put in jail for 9 years for holding the information from one of the machines they were stealing off of, and you just did what you did by giving out the information for all the machines but one. So what does that mean? Does that mean that each one of those is 9 years? And she tries to say, oh, that was a different time. Get fucked. This is Detroit, where they put up pizza boxes to stop us from seeing what was going on. That's why I tried to be a poll watcher, but the motherfuckers wouldn't let me. And now they passed a law saying that they got half of us got to be them. Check this out, Hargrave. This is the way everybody should do it.
Always these people doing this.
Well, that's because they're being told to do it. They're being fucking told that this is their compensation. Go ahead and do it.
I'd like them to try that when I'm there because I want to test the burner out. I want to see the burner work. Group photo of everyone Bernie has lifted up from poverty. I'm once again asking you to give me $1. Fucking Bernie. He got screwed over too. Are you there? Uh-oh. Did you crash? Okay. Well, it's the Hargrave Show once again, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do my intro because I don't have it. Earlier, we were talking about the women band of Twice. If you saw my earlier show, Chef's coming back, it looks like. It's Devil's Night. Things get weird in Detroit. Oh, Chris, you missed the one earlier. We were talking about Twice, which theoretically I'll be seeing tomorrow. They're cooming at me. Wish I could share screens and stuff on here. Okay. I can't share anything, so. No, I said tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be going to a platform party where the band Twice is going to be there. We were talking about earlier, like, who would you choose? You're telling the truth. They're getting mad big time. Oh, yeah, they shut Shep down. I couldn't even share things earlier. Wouldn't let me do it. It kept screwing up. I think YouTube's getting hacked or something right now. Macaulay Culkin talks about being in the Red Shoes Club. What is the... Oh, is that thing he was talking about before killing a baby or something? How do you get red shoes for killing a baby? I mean, was it blood on your shoes? Is that what they're saying? YouTube has been very glitchy the past week. Well, I wish I could share stuff with you, but I can't do anything. Hopefully Chef's coming back. Yeah, I wonder if that's what it has to do with, because I had a hell of a time trying to share stuff on my stream. It kept... I'd start a video and then it would go to something else and then something else and something else. I'm like, what the hell is this? The other thing too right now is when I click on YouTube videos, it sits there buffering. Like, what's this shit? An error has occurred. Please try back later. Playback ID. It will take a minute for the power to reset. That's why I live off grid. I don't have any of this bullshit. I haven't got an electric bill. Yeah, I can't load. YouTube's not loading me for other videos to test. Twitch is working. That's about it. I think it has something to do with live. I don't know. Yeah, I got solar power and battery power. Got about 30 to 40 car batteries hooked up and then solar power. Then I got a battery in there too. I've had fucking electric bill in years. Be warned, it looks creepy as fuck. Oh, the red shoes rituals. I think it's YouTube because when I click on Kick and Twitch, it's loading up instantly. But if I click anything on YouTube, it just sits there with it's buffering. Jeez. You know, what is that thing in New York, that secret society thing that Lady Gaga and all those assholes are they go up to that they go up in the woods and they worship Satan or whatever and they drink blood and crap. The government is trying to block us knowing the truth. Yeah. Skull and Bones. That could be it. I'm not sure. I know Megan Fox and Lady Gaga are in that thing, and they have people laying in blood piles and stuff, and just crazy bullshit. Oh, the Grove. Yeah, it's the Grove something. Is that part of that Red Shoes crap? I'm wondering. Well, that's what the sane people do, but not them. They got to have ladies lying in blood pits and Lady Gaga and them walking around in robes, worshiping a big fucking horned Satanist guy. I've been having internet troubles for a few weeks now. I just can't load anything up. It just sits there buffering.
Can you hear me?
You there?
Yeah,
Yeah, now I can.
that was nuts.
Well, that took a while.
Yeah, well, I had to restart everything.
Damn.
It's kind of funny, I guess. I mean, right when we were talking about it, it said, "Bip, bye." Right?
I can't load any other YouTubes up. It just sits there buffering. So I don't know, some weird shit going on with YouTube. Like earlier when I tried to stream, I couldn't load those videos up.
Yeah, but it just turned me off a minute ago. You told me that ain't weird.
Oh, I hope
Right?
everybody has guns. That's all I got to say, because things are going to be pretty hairy here in a couple of days. What the fuck's going down here, man?
It took me a second to set everything back up. They fucking fucked me. Uh, fucking shit. What the hell? Am I out again?
I can still hear you.
Let me find this tab. I feel like fucking Ant right now.
Next Tuesday is when the election is. either me or Shep will probably be streaming. We'll probably be doing a show together or something because I'm gonna be I'm gonna be going live till after. I won't shut down till 5 a.m. because 3:30 to 4 a.m. is when when it's final. That's when they pull their bullshit.
What's final?
Who's gonna win here? Because at 3:30 to 4 a.m., that's when the witching hour or whatever happens. Oh, we just happened to find 2 billion votes for Kamala. It was this truck that was stuck on a bridge over here.
Well, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to kill. There. That was better. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Cornbread Man says 3 a.m. dump.
Yep. It's in that time frame is when all the bullshit happens.
It's the witching hour.
And I'm seeing all of this bullshit already in Pennsylvania where they're catching tons of people trying to do fraud in there. And then
I just was showing it.
Yeah, people were blowing up the mail-in things and stuff. And
yeah, but the funny thing is those people got all their votes back. And now they're saying that the most people were hurt were Biden followers.
Oh.
Because it was in Portland and Washington. And them shitholes.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. And I've already said this before. If Kamala wins, I'm disappearing. You ain't gonna see me for a while, man. I'm bugging out.
off in the woods.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bugging out. That I'm gonna shut down everything on here, and I'm gonna just have to get the fuck out to Texas and get a bunker out there and wait it out, man.
Yeah, I wish Mossy would have showed up, but he's playing Dark Souls or whatever the fuck that is.
Diablo.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to him about what's his face, Asmund. Where he's showing that Twitch won't let Israelis join them or whatever. They can't make an account or whatever. They're blocking Israelis.
Huh.
Yeah, if you're in Israel, you can't make a Twitch account apparently.
Why?
Because they hate Jews.
That's weird as fuck.
They're very fine people on both sides.
And I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
Now, elsewhere in those remarks, the president did condemn neo-Nazis and white supremacists. So he's not saying that the neo-Nazis and white supremacists are very fine people. Now, elsewhere in those remarks, the president did condemn neo-Nazis and white supremacists. So he's not saying that the neo-Nazis and white supremacists are very fine people.
Did you hear an echo?
No.
Oh, it must be in my head. I think we're back where we were. Did you see Trump tonight? He came to this thing in a garbage truck, and he wore the garbage vest during his speech.
Oh yeah, I saw when he got on that garbage truck thing. That was funny.
Yeah, I know. That's like giving it to him. I mean, they're their own worst enemy. This is just basically Winston Churchill bitching about what the Rothschilds did. They basically financed Hitler. Vito is back in Camel Toe. Have you seen this?
Big surprise there.
2,000 contracts, 40 cents each. If she wins, he wins $2,000.
Well,
Fucking
get ready
weirdo.
to lose your $2,000, hopefully. Then we can laugh at you even more.
These are these people in Asheville, North Carolina, and they're not getting
Here
paid.
they come. Everybody's coming in. We're all going on strike. Raise them booms! Everybody raise them booms! Nobody's working or doing anything. So, sorry, Asheville, we're here for you, but at the same time, we're here for our families. So if we are not getting paid, we are not doing a single thing. We are not lifting a single hand. It has been 8 weeks. We have not gotten a single penny. Some of us are sleeping in our trucks and in our vehicles because they won't even release the per diem, at least, for us to cover our housing. So we are putting our booms up all together, and none of us will be working until some type of money is paid to us. Enough is enough.
Póntelo para arriba, para arriba. You know why they're not getting paid? Because all that money was given away. They're saying it wasn't. Remember?
Yep. Oh, FEMA is fine. We have plenty of money.
Oh yeah, plenty of money to give away. I don't know what. Look at this crazy shit.
What the fuck?
We were white. We was Kangs. Now both have claimed us, black and white. These are the bitches.
We're going around asking people tonight, what do you think has been Kamala Harris's greatest achievement over the past 4 years as vice president?
Oh gosh. Stacey, help me. And what I can say is her belief with women's rights and supporting women's rights, supporting education, supporting our country, gun control, is huge. And then what would you say? Here, ask her too.
Here, I got it. I can hold it. You're good.
I would say that she tried to work on the border and immigration, but it was not voted for because Trump said no, because he wanted to come in and he wants to pass the laws. So we tried, but we couldn't get it because we have a divisive Senate. So I think she did have things in place, but it just wouldn't go through because we have a
I can't
Senate
listen to her for 4 minutes, but this bitch makes me want to vomit.
These stupid people, man.
Yeah, this is the one that gave all our information to Israel when they were going to fight with Iran. And you know what happened to her? They kicked her upstairs where they said she's going to have less access to information. So how much less does that mean?
Why the fuck is she even there? She'd be in fucking
Because they
jail.
took over. They have infiltrated the system. Our intelligence and our fucking military top, our JD, our fucking FBI. It's all anti-Americans. It's fucking insane.
Yeah, she should be hung, if anything.
No, they kicked her upstairs. So now she can be in charge of a bunch of her friends.
Yeah, she's the Kathleen Kennedy of defense contractors.
This girl was killed in 2008. Lance Corporal. Forever Lance Corporal, we call it. Here's this bitch was giving a speech, and the crowd starts yelling and watch her fall
Look, everybody
apart.
has a right to be heard, but right now, I am speaking. Look, everybody has a right to be heard, but
I think she's done.
What were they saying? I couldn't hear it.
They were yelling, "We want Trump," and she started yelling back at him that it's my time to speak. First, she just sat there. I'm gonna look for a longer clip because she's just sitting there looking stupid.
Yeah,
And
I
she
couldn't
got
hear
all
what
mad.
she was. Yeah, all I heard was her going, "It's my turn" or something.
Yeah, just telling them the same thing. It's my time to speak. Here's the people bitching about him
I
closing
have
the
a
line.
question. I have to bring someone here about 4 o'clock to vote. Are they
I'm
gonna?
gonna ask you to
She's
talk
not a
to
real
this-
voter
I'm
protection, it
gonna ask
says.
you to talk to this gentleman.
She's a Democratic operative. She needs to be
It's
arrested.
closed.
I just want you to talk to this gentleman.
We have the right to vote until 4:30.
I get you. Here's
Why
what
is it
happened.
closed?
Let me explain it to you.
Please.
Okay. This process is very slow and grueling.
That doesn't matter if we're online.
Very slow and grueling.
Does to
Why it
vote.
had to close was because a high volume of people wanted to do this, slow and grueling.
Well, then they
So
have to
had
wait till everyone's.
They had to cut the line at 1:45.
They cut the line at 1:45.
1:45.
You hear that, everyone? They cut the line at 1:45.
Here's your. here's the
This
form
is
right
voter fraud, by the way. Who?
No, it's
who?
not.
Yes, it is. Oh, voter protection. I heard about that on X. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Contact
Voter protection. Let's see what that's
contact
from.
the county commissioners to complain.
We need to
This
be
is-
arrested.
And so you don't think this is voter fraud? This is voter fraud. See that, everyone? They cut the line, even though we have till 4:30.
These
Election
motherfuckers.
fraud here in Bucks County. And you have an oath. I mean, don't you care? I mean, like, really? This is ridiculous.
Well, the one senator did this exact same thing so that they don't have to leave, and they arrested her.
Oh, he don't give a fuck. He's a rent-a-cop or something.
They're not accepting anyone else.
Oh, did they cut off for today?
They cut it off because of election fraud. That's why they cut it off.
That's incorrect. It's actually posted online that they can cut it
No,
off.
it's election fraud.
It's not.
It's
but
election
okay.
fraud. What are you voting for the left? It's election fraud. They're open till 4:30. Everyone in line has the right to vote until 4:30.
Yeah, 1:45 is not
election
4:30.
day.
I'd like to get him, Karen.
This is ridiculous. I just got a video. I have a
Truth,
question.
though, they should be able to vote. Fuck these people. What do they got? Something important they got to do?
I'm gonna go when I go to vote. I'm gonna tell them my name's Risey Lee and see if they say anything.
This is Hezbollah, the same fucking book the Marines in the 80s. They're finally getting around to getting back to this. Think I feel bad?
I can't hear anything. What?
These are the motherfuckers that blew up the Marines in the 80s. The Hezbollah. And now
Oh,
they're
is that
getting
them
back
blowing
at
up
me.
Hezbollah? I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, and we're supposed to feel bad.
Oh no, I don't feel bad for them. I just
Why
wish I
do
could see the
people in
bodies
the Republican
explode.
Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I'm not sure. Are there people in the Democratic Party who want to?
Why are there people in the Republican Party who think we're sucking the blood out of kids?
I'm not sure. Are there people in the Democratic?
Why would he fucking say that if it wasn't true?
Be like, okay, let's ask Megan Fox that question, or Lady Gaga, or Haha, or whatever the fuck.
That dude Gaga.
Lady Haha.
Fucking weirdo.
You know that guy lived here. That guy right there. He used to go do the
Lee Harvey.
Yeah, he used to do the Oceanside Marine parade thing. I saw him. I never talked to him anything, but I saw him on the floats and all that.
You heard what's coming out, didn't you? Montel Williams in a fuck film with Camel Toe. Oh, fucking check this out. I got this for the nerd.
今天教大家单手一镜到底做一个侧翘啊。首先，第一步拔第二步挥。
Fuck.
Hey, you want one of them, don't you, Hargrave?
收。
Is this real?
Yeah.
就是这么简单啊。今天教大家单手一镜到。
You'll have one, won't you?
I mean, it'd be good to cut the Thanksgiving turkey, I guess.
Fuck. Could you imagine going back in the old days and pulling that out?
Boy, that thing would be good for firewood too. When I think about it.
Have you had other IRS employees reach out to you about coming forward as whistleblowers?
Yes, I have. Other people within the agency.
Is it fair to say that IRS employees are watching your case and the way you're treated will decide if they're willing to take the risk and come forward?
Absolutely. I think they're wading through the process. They're seeing what happens to Gary and I, the personal and professional effect on our lives. And I think that makes a huge difference.
What was the personal cost of coming forward?
Do it again in a heartbeat. It was the right thing to do, but I've lost personal relationships. The toll of the depression has been.
They didn't pay him
pretty
for a year,
debilitating.
Hargrave.
I'm not a wealthy person. I'm just like anyone out there. I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm surviving as best as I can, and I'm up against a machine that has millions of dollars, that has the ability to fight me and to really wear you down.
IRS is just has a smothering blanket on me, hoping that I quit, that they find some way to terminate me, or they probably hope that commit suicide or something. My career's over. You know, the way IRS is treating me, the way DOJ's Department of Justice is treating me.
It's fucking nut. I've watched like all the shit on C-SPAN and all that crap, and it's just boring as fuck. And nobody's doing fuck all, you know that?
That's very strange. I think
They're all in on
somebody's.
it. Everybody's getting their little piece.
I think somebody is at the collider thing, and they're flipping the switch up and down, up and down, up and down.
Well, I showed you what happened with them. They lost all their money, so they
Yeah,
can't be
but
doing much more.
somebody's turning it off and on or something, because there's just too much. It's just getting crazier and crazier.
That's what's going on in El Salvador. It's what we're going to end up having to do because of what happened.
What is this? They're getting ready to fight Bane?
No, they're going block by block and getting all the fucking pieces of shit.
You came back for your city.
Yeah, well, fuck you. You lose.
Yeah, they go in the tunnel. It's just like Batman. They're getting ready to fight Bane.
Look what Nikki said.
Yeah, that's what Negan has.
Yeah, that's why I said that. So they're going block by block and emptying everything out and arresting anybody and throwing them in that super max they got. I don't know if you've seen it. This is the chick and her husband going to vote for Trump. There's a million of these out there. I don't know if you've seen them.
The fuck?
Yeah, the garbage cans. So he called this garbage. And D-Wag.
Yeah, it's big D-Wag to be thrown out of one of those.
I got a raccoon jumping out of one I sent to him earlier. I'm looking for Kill Tony. It's supposed to be here. Here you go. This is him at the Tom Brady burn. I don't know if you've seen that. The roast for Tom Brady.
Oh, what a big winner Tom is. But let me tell you, Tom is afraid of the Giants, which is why Kevin Hart is hosting tonight.
Can you hear it?
It's true.
Yeah.
All night, he's been using the stool that Aaron Hernandez kicked out from under himself. Yeah. It's true. Kevin is so small that when his ancestors picked cotton, they called it deadlifting. So many great quarterbacks up here. You know who doesn't pass? Kevin Hart on any movie he's offered. But we are
Look at that, right? That guy sucks.
Yeah.
Patriot, which is surprising considering he looks like a Confederate fag.
Ooh.
Tom Brady, why do you look like a gay Tom Brady? Clearly your ex-wife takes after you. I hear she's out there training balls right now. You have the same fan base as Kyle Rittenhouse. Gronk, I'm happy you could take a break from writing Santa letters to be here today. Here when we were all out of chocolate milk backstage. By the way, Gronk, that's Kevin Hart sitting next to you. That's not your shadow.
Wow.
You look like the Nazi that kept burning himself on the ovens. You
Ooh.
look like the final boss in George Floyd, the video game.
Oh.
The great Jeff Ross, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff is so Jewish, he only watches football for the coin toss. And of course, throwing long bombs at brown people.
Uh-oh.
Nikki Glazer, what a performance tonight, am I right?
Oh, he burns her right now.
Absolutely killer set. Nikki, who wrote that? Where was that your entire career? Nikki has such a bad eating disorder, shoving her down our throat.
Ooh.
I recognize over her podcast appearances, specials, and winning the Triple Crown at Churchill Downs.
I see the horse head.
You might recognize
Ooh.
Kevin as the jockey that rode her. And that's Churchill Downs, the racetrack. Not to
Damn.
be confused with what Jeff Ross looks like when he smokes a cigar. Sam J, everybody, killed an obese African-American lesbian. So by having her Netflix checked off a lot of boxes. Yeah. She is a black lesbo, which means she doesn't eat pussy. She all hell gnaws on it.
Damn.
Yeah, but he's the one everybody's crying about.
His feet, I'm killing.
You see what I was saying? He's a kill.
I know, it was a joke. They can't take a joke.
Her entire Wikipedia could
It was the
fit into a
truth.
fortune cookie. Andrew Schultz, I'm glad you took a break from watching YouTube videos on how to dap up black dudes correctly. Schultz's mom is a professional ballroom dancer, which means she's a stripper that talks too much. Bert Kreischer is a king. He looks like if the Tiger King and the Liver King only ate Burger King and had a liver that looked like Martin Luther King got beat.
Damn.
He's brutal.
And how about the appearance from the great Ron Burgundy, huh? A whale's vagina, which reminds me, Kim Kardashian's here.
Ooh.
She's had a lot of black men celebrate in her end zone.
Damn.
And word of advice, close your legs. You have more public beef than Kendrick and Drake. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Jeff.
Tell me he ain't fucking hilarious.
It's fucking savage.
Yeah, I got him here.
I do
Going
a
off
lot.
on
I do
teacher.
quite a lot of stuff.
Shut the fuck up. The entire episode. No, don't talk. Don't, over here. Stop. Relax. You know you. You're like talking. Yes. Do you hear how you're talking now? God, stupid. You see how I'm like right here? You see how if I don't have a mic, you like hear me? Because you're a teacher, you think you can talk during this because you make minimal amount of money and destroy society?
Oh,
I
you
agree
got
with
that-
you. You're not
got that
a
chick
good
there. That
person.
chick's pretty
Teachers
hot.
aren't
Whitney
even like
Cummings.
liked anymore.
She's in a good.
They're not respected. They're not liked. Shut the fuck up. I'm the teacher of this classroom, and you're being a bad student. Anyway, I'm dealing with so many fucking issues right now.
She's in a good mood. She just fucked one of her students.
Okay.
This is a Kill Tony
You don't
show. You
say
probably
words-
like Hair
no,
Grace.
late. Okay, guys.
Yeah, he's got that
you're gonna
chick
have
on
to-
there, that
if
Whitney
you say
Cummings
anything
forgot.
else, they're going to literally kick you out. We're gonna have to edit this fucking part out because you're such a dumb cunt that you had to keep talking after I told you to not talk. You had to update your table about why you're talking and how silly it is and what I said because you're
It's
such
amazing
a
you managed someone in to have someone in Texas not believe in the First Amendment, ma'am.
yeah. This is why the Second Amendment exists, is so that we can shoot people like that in the fucking head. I don't get it. I'm a teacher. Shut the fuck up. Look at this guy. You see how fucking polite he is? He's ducking down. Yeah. Keep going, you pedophile. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Bunch of freaks in this audience tonight.
Pedophiles know how to tiptoe quietly.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Okay. Done being mean to the teacher. The teacher's awake again. Look at this bitch. You want some more, you piece of shit? You're a mom too. I bet you are. I bet your kids are fucking hate you.
Special
Damn.
needs.
Oh my God, you're actually offended. Look at you. You're looking
Ma'am,
for
are you
something
on
to
your
get mad at.
period?
She doesn't have her period. You're just like this all the time.
You
Yes.
teach first period.
Second period, she says. Wow, incredible.
God, and your husband's so embarrassed behind your fucking ass. He is.
Fan of the show. She's like, I want to come too. I can laugh. I have a good sense of humor. This guy just wanted to hang out with his homie, right? That's your buddy with the sunglasses? Yep. Yeah, you guys are homies. The ladies wanted to come too. This one handles it very well. She's been having a blast. She's cracking up right now, doing the oh, don't point me out thing, blocking off the energy of fucking gobbledygook over here.
Gobbledygook.
This lady's been a real bitch the whole episode.
Fucking crazy. Oh, this is for Halloween. I forgot. You know who
Rafferty, my maybe
Home
cousin,
Runner is?
maybe nephew, maybe at-risk youth
What?
outreach program mentee. If you want to come to this year's Halloween party, you gotta have a good enough ghost story. Now take your best shot.
Once upon a time, there was a hello, mommy.
Wait, mummy or great? That really clears things up.
There was a really scary mommy.
Hold on, are we talking about two different mommies? One headless and one prickly, scary? Or just one mommy that is both headless and prickly, scary?
And the other two persons,
Wait, what other two persons? Where did they come from?
the other two persons get gooey.
They get you gooey.
They get neglected up.
Blacked it up, huh?
The end.
Of course it is. Sorry, kid. You're not coming to this year's party. Let's see if your sister can do any better. Pressy?
Is this a computer? Is this a computer? Is this a computer?
What the fuck is this?
Lone Star Runner. You don't know what it is?
No, I don't know. This is.
It was like on in the beginning of the internet. It came out of Atlanta when I lived there. I won't play it if nobody knows what they are. I thought I had more. Oh, here you go.
You guys are mean.
Absolutely. Jimmy Neutron granddaddy right here.
You guys look like a before and after for a product that doesn't work.
Oh, we designed before.
For real, Sid? For real? Is that funny from the break room?
What does ADD stand for? A dose of diabetes?
I wasn't ready for any of this.
Yeah. Do you have something to say?
It's
Nut ass nigga. You just standing here.
You guys are wearing sweatpants and sweat skin. What, have you guys just completely given up on pussy? Is that it? You guys
I said, shut your ass up, man. Nut ass.
Maybe Doughboy, not me. I'm out here now.
Doughboy? Wait, what?
His name is Doughboy.
Doughboy?
Yeah. I spell it D-O-B.
D-O-B-O-Y. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd misspell it. You guys are two of my favorites, 2 Chins and ASAP Rocky Road.
Wow. You didn't say this nigga was coming today. You just said we got a white nigga roasting. Fuck you.
Snoop, you look like the California raisin that got hooked on heroin. You look great tonight, though. Always well dressed. You spend more time in the closet than Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. We're hanging out after this. It's everyone's dream to smoke weed with Snoop Dogg, especially the kids he doesn't know he fathered. Snoop has killed so many people that his head is shaped like a teardrop tattoo. Snoop, you've been nominated for 17 Grammys, but never won. The only Grammy he could lock down was Martha Stewart. It's true. Snoop and Martha have a cooking show together, guys. When asked what it was like to work with a 75-year-old lady, Martha said, not that bad.
I'm guessing this was the table that Jeremiah had to yell at. That's my big fucking guess. You can always tell when one audience member is turned the opposite way of the show. It's always a telltale sign that it might be a table of dumb bitches. You know what I'm saying?
You ever hear the Dozens, Hargrave?
No.
Dozens are a real fine game, but the way I fucked your mama was a goddamn shame. Does that explain it?
Yeah.
You got to learn young because it's rough.
Whoa! I didn't even laugh at myself once when I said that. Just stayed right in the foot. Wait, what did he say exactly again? He called you a dumb bitch, Samantha. Don't look at him. You with these girls too? Are these the wise women back here that know shut the fuck up and respect the artist? This fucking dummy still has her Snapchat wide open right now. Let your battery rest, sweetheart. Put it out. Black it out. There you go. No one gives a fuck about you. I'm talking to the brunette, not you two-tone blonde. I don't care what you're getting married to. I'm talking to the best friend brunette that's having the time of her life thinking we're just making fun of you. Oh no, I'm making fun of her. I don't attack the bride. I go for that fucking best girl right there. Always second, never gonna get a ring on that finger. None of your favorite people are from Alabama. Most people born in Alabama grow up to be people that live in Alabama. If all the people ever born in Alabama were aborted, you wouldn't know any different. Helen Keller. Perfect abortion.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is the sound I make when I want the person next to me to think I'm a good person. It's too soon for the Helen Keller jokes in here, really. Is it? It's the fucking PC world bullshit that we live in. What? Do what? Tease kids with special needs. She was blind and deaf. Yeah, you know she's dead, right? Are you aware of this? Oh, okay. Do you know that if she was alive and in this showroom here tonight, she would have no idea what I just said about her? And yet you're offended? You're not going to survive the rest of this show, lady. I promise you that. Let me save you some time. Yeah, let me save you some time. You're going to hate me. Yeah, just go now. Just get out now. All the Justin Timberlake, all the cute shit, that's all done. I tried to warn you early on in this. It's all over now. It's the dark side now. And I'm telling you, I'm warning you, you cannot handle it. I'm opening with this joke. This abortion thing is my opening joke. This Helen Keller thing is the first chapter. This is the This is still like the intro. This is the forward from the author. I'm truly just beginning and you're losing your fucking mind right now. Look at yourself. How dare I what? Do not stop her. I'm calling off all security. Until I say coconut cream pie, don't say another.
The hell?
You out. This wasn't your choice. I told you to leave. I told you you couldn't handle me. What? Shut up. I can't hear her. Well, why don't you do it anymore? You got sick of those dumb bastards? Woo! How dare all of them enjoy themselves out at a comedy show? You're right, you miserable fucking wretch.
Steven, how long have you been doing stand-up?
A little over 5 years.
A little
now.
over 5 years. What do you do for work? You look like a
dude,
workaholic.
Yeah, dude. So actually,
where'd you go to get that? Big and fat?
Almost lost
I
my
love
head.
it though. They match the shoes. You truly are colored coordinated.
Not the biggest fans of Milwaukee in general. You have anything to say about that, Tony?
Yeah, I'm never going. Everything sucked. It almost reminds me of like a soup kitchen. Like it's like you're like, hey, can I have something with a little flavor to drink? And they're like, no, dude, it's a soup kitchen. It's just water here. And that's what the people are. They're just water. There's no like, oh, can I like mix something into this water? Like, no.
It's exciting to be here. Much like the weather, the people are all in their mid-90s and late 80s. So.
And I don't appreciate you guys tightening up like this days before my first ever Tonight Show appearance. I'm having more and more trouble picturing Jimmy Fallon fake laughing his way through this one. Whoa, retard cop. We'll be right back. Whoa! Whoa!
Believe it or not, I was born and raised in an all-black neighborhood. That's where a lot of the swagger that you're seeing tonight is coming from. You're wondering why exactly I am as confident as I am.
Do some more singing, try to incorporate some songs more into your act. Go ahead and do that.
Holy shit.
Started working on it.
Oh my God, Rob, that was a long answer.
Hey, you asked.
It's true. Fuck, I guess I should have known that I was going to get a minute of nothingness.
Oh, middle finger. All right. Look at that. It's a long drive from Alabama tonight, wasn't it?
I practiced.
Yeah, you did?
Just for you.
Yeah, who'd you practice on? Your barber?
Yes, my barber.
Looks like he was having quite a laugh. I had a summer about 4 years ago where I hooked up with 2 black girls one summer. Yeah, let me tell you something. About this shit again. Having flashbacks or something like that, you know what I mean? I'm starting to remember. You, sir, do you agree with me? Black vagina warmer than the white vagina? Yeah? Fuck yeah, there you go. I think so. Just a few degrees warmer. Like if you took a white vagina and put it in the microwave for like 5 seconds. You know what I mean? Not like scalding hot or anything. Ever since then, hooking up with white chicks since that summer, I have to wear a condom because it's like a light jacket. I'm used to that heat now, you know what I mean? Table of white chicks over here like, fuck you, man. Throwing us under the cold pussy bus.
Wouldn't it have been crazy if Hitler hated Jews as much as he hated Jews? Hear me out. I can tell there's a lot of Jews in that area from your lack of laughter on that one, but just hear me out, okay? Like, what if he hated people that hates Jews? Maybe it didn't matter the blood running through your veins. It mattered the substance that ran through your stomach, you know, like a real hater of nutrition. Maybe Hitler was the guy that just liked, you know, eating cardboard and water, like plain I mean, water is the Aryan of beverages. Am I right, people? In fact, Aryan almost sounds like a type of bottled water. It's like a combination of Evian and Arrowhead. Aryan. Just saying. I'm being really funny. I'm almost being as funny as Carrot Top. See, I'm just going back and forth, people. You think I'm going to come to you for more suggestions? Up front. Because I knew you guys would turn on me at some point. So I loaded up. I used you. I used you from the beginning. See this? That's a camera right there. And that's a camera and that's a camera. Do you see this, Dad? See what I did?
He's nobody to get upset about. You know what I mean? I mean, why the fuck would he upset anybody? Right? I don't know if you heard about this.
Life in prison without the possibility of parole. That is the state sentence for David DePape, the man convicted of breaking into former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's house and attacking her husband, Paul Pelosi, with a hammer. But it's what happened before he was sentenced that's creating buzz tonight. During today's sentencing hearing, DePape didn't offer any apology
30 years.
and instead spent nearly 45 minutes outlining conspiracy theories. Here's NBC Bay Area's Sergio Quintana in San Francisco.
The facts in this case and the earlier federal case against David DePape were never really in dispute. Some of the most graphic evidence was the police body camera video of DePape striking Pelosi with a hammer seconds after officers responded to a 911 call for help. The judge imposed a sentence of life without the possibility of parole for the most.
Yeah, but nobody wants to explain while they were in their underwear and why the window was broken out, not in. So it's all bullshit. That guy was a male prostitute that he hired, and now they're going to lock away forever because he knows too much.
Serious charge DePape was convicted of, aggravated kidnapping, and 8 years for the other 4 charges.
This was like really a tragic end to a tragic
Look at the
story.
public defender they got for him, this broken human being. It's a fucking joke. And they charged him for all those crimes, and it was bullshit. It was proven that he ordered it up. But whatever. Nancy just does what Nancy wants.
It's too busy buying NVIDIA chips.
Yeah. Check out this new Cadillac. Have you seen it?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Car Trend. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on the hottest cars and trends in the industry. Today, we're diving into something truly special, the 2025 Cadillac 60 Special. Cadillac has a long history of luxury and innovation, and this latest model brings all of that heritage into the future with a modern twist. Right off the bat, the design of the 2025...
What do you think?
What the fuck?
I had a 69, so I would
60
grab
Special
this.
is eye-catching.
Look at the bumpers, man.
Cadillac has kept that iconic, long, elegant body style that screams class.
It looks old, but it's all brand new underneath the hood and everything. Watch.
But with modern updates that give it a futuristic edge. The
Yeah, I
sleek
know.
lines, wide front grille, and
fucking
advanced red
retarded.
lighting give it a bold presence on the road. Cadillac has always been about making a statement, and the 60 Special is no different. It's the kind of car that
Got
turns
white
heads,
walls?
whether it's parked or
We
cruising
don't
on the
have white
highway.
walls anymore.
Under the hood, the
Must be
2025
special. You know how much
60
it
Special
costs?
comes packed with a high-performance engine. Cadillac hasn't skimped on
Look
power,
at the fucking
offering a
exhaust.
twin turbocharged V8 engine capable of producing over 500 horsepower. This level of performance is paired with a smooth 10-speed automatic transmission,
10-speed automatic.
ensuring that the 60 Special glides effortlessly, delivering both power and luxury in one smooth ride. The all-wheel drive system guarantees that
All-wheel.
whether you're driving through the city or on the open road, you're in complete control with excellent handling. Inside the 60 Special, the luxury continues. Cadillac has outdone itself with a mix of premium materials like leather, wood, and brushed aluminum, all wrapped in a spacious cabin. The 2025 model comes with all the latest tech, from a large digital dashboard to an advanced infotainment system with wireless connectivity and voice control. You've also got an array of driver assistance features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking, making this ride as safe as
Basically,
it
a
is
brand new
luxurious.
modern car that just looks old.
Customization is a big part of what makes the 60 Special stand out. Cadillac offers a wide range of options to truly make this car
Raggedy
your own,
Man's got white
from
walls
premium
right now,
exterior
Hargrave.
paint choices to interior design packages. Whether you want more
what
performance
year
or
is
extra
your
luxury,
car?
the 2025 Cadillac 60 Special has something for
I used
everyone.
to fucking make big money doing white walls
So,
at the car
what do you
wash.
think about
My
Cadillac's
69
return to
roof
form?
has them, but I took them off.
I used to make huge money on that.
Why are they trying to do all this bizarre shit like this? Like, this is very strange. Like, I don't know.
Here's Camel Toe plane right after Joe called us all garbage. He says it's a 99 Buick. God, man, you should talk to fucking Jack. Look at her. She's cooked. She looks sad. I'd feel bad, but fuck her. Commie piece of shit. See, I told you there's a million of these out now. Right? Fucking Hitler. What a joke. Oh, this is check this out.
Project Veritas has received an explosive piece of tape. The tape you're about to see shows a man buying a registration form for an absentee ballot from a voter, giving him, quote, pocket money, unquote, of $200 and expecting to collect his ballot when the voter receives it.
But that's illegal. Why? We don't care illegal. How much are you?
Oh, it's the brother fucker.
She's the one who came up with all this.
So she did it. She
Yeah.
started this whole thing with the pay to vote.
Yeah.
Some people that work for Ilhan are actually counting the ballots, counting the vote.
And they become a manager in the prison too.
They walk with you to the booth, and then they vote. Oh, vote this guy, vote this guy, vote this guy. Vote even if you speak English.
Oh, great.
The reason she's fighting for Palestine is because of this guy. So it's all about money and power, and they want her to defend Israel.
Of course they do. But who's going to convict her?
Nobody. We're fucked. This is a lithium battery plant.
Boom! I got it. I got it. Big explosion.
big explosions. I got it on video, baby.
Tell me that ain't nuts.
What the hell caused that, I wonder?
Oh.
Flames coming out of the outside. It's going to be a absolute complete loss. There's no way to put that out.
Crazy, huh?
Yep.
Those things are dangerous. I don't care what anybody says. I guess the garbage men say that every day they have a fire from people putting the Rumbas or lithium batteries from phones in the crash. Isn't that nuts?
Putting the Roomba, what?
Yeah, Rumbas have them in them. They have lithium batteries in them. Like phones.
I got it.
Huh.
And cars. And when they hit water, man, it ain't good.
You can't force me to do anything. You can't force me to do anything. I asked for a lawyer, brother. I can't do that. You can't do that. Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? No, not under arrest. Well, how can you force me to do something? How can you force me to do something if I'm not under arrest?
Listen, I'm trying to explain to you. The doctor,
Shit gonna change.
doctors talk to you.
Shit gonna change today, bro. Y'all talked to me when I was a kid.
I'm trying to explain it.
I was a kid too. And I'm a man now. Listen to it, man. I'm a man now. Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
So the doctors talk to you. They did not feel like you have the capacity to make medical decisions based off their discussion with you. And so
how do I not have that?
That's
I'm a grown man now. How do I not have the capacity? Y'all know what revolution is? Do you know what a revolution is? Huh?
What does that have to do with you being?
Do you know what a revolution is? Do you know what a revolution is, brother?
You don't even.
This shit gotta change. All this shit gotta change. It's called a revolution.
Yeah.
So why did you come here? Because I felt like I was sick.
Okay, and
I felt like I was sick.
We're the people that can help you.
Okay, but y'all not gonna put a needle in my arm. It doesn't work like that.
Okay,
you can't make me do something against my will. That is not right. I'm a man.
So
I would die for that, bro.
You got
I would die for that. It doesn't work like that. Even if I'm feeling bad, you cannot force me to do anything, bro.
We're not trying to force you.
It doesn't matter. No, I'm not getting on the bed, bro. You can't make me get on the bed, bro. It don't work like
you went through Hargrave?
It do not work like that, bro. It don't work like
On
that.
the phone.
I'm not a prisoner. I'm an American, bro. It's a free country. I know my rights.
Okay. All right, you're in the room with.
I don't understand what this is.
I want a lawyer before y'all touch me.
Okay.
They're all trying to get him to take the shot. He don't want to take it.
Oh, this is for the jab.
Yeah. These are the people who said that nobody forced you to take it, as they're forcing him to take it. That's that lady, Tina Peters. She's sentenced to die in prison for doing all this shit. And that one chick got away with all the crap she did by giving away the codes to the machines and giving out 300,000 voting things to foreigners. Here's Brett Favre.
I want to address the comment that Joe Biden made yesterday, last night, that said the supporters of Donald Trump, us, or garbage, or garbage. I can assure you, we're not garbage. How dare he say that? Looking out, I see police officers, teachers, nurses, grandparents, students. I see everyday Americans that make this country great. I want to address the comment that
Fucking he fucked up when he called us all garbage.
Yep.
When he pulled up in that garbage truck today, man, I almost died laughing.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That's I'm bitching about not getting paid. Garbage workers for Trump. It's fucking spreading like wildfire. It's spreading like they wanted that shit about Kill Tony too. You know that?
Yeah. What was the other thing? The fuck. Is that real?
No, somebody fucking put that on there. The raccoon is. He really did that. They're all drunk. Somebody put the board there to stop him, and he's like, fuck that. Raccoons are mean as fuck. Here's this bitch.
A full security threat to the state. This is not, to be very clear, we do not see this as a full security threat to the state. This is not a security threat.
You do frequent media interviews warning of the insider threats to elections. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security defines an insider threat as somebody who uses authorized access wittingly or unwittingly to do harm. Did the actions of your office pose an insider threat to elections?
No.
In 2021, when Mesa County's voting system passwords leaked, your office said, quote, the public
I should be down, Nikki, because I got to go down and visit a bunch of people too, besides you. Hopefully it isn't that bad. I'm praying for you.
Disclosure of the BIOS passwords for more components of Mesa County's voting system alone constitutes a serious breach
of your own rule.
Voting system security protocols. By that standard, did your office commit a serious breach of
She
voting
looks like a
system
goddamn
security protocols?
NPC from Oblivion.
Well,
don't
to push
she?
back on you, Kyle, that sentence is in the press release, but there is a much bigger press release. And part of that investigation in Mesa County was 2 sets of passwords, unauthorized access, stolen passwords, and it was in a different time. Since 2021 and what happened in Mesa County, our security has improved, including the 24/7-hour cameras, including the badge and access. The law has been significantly strengthened since then. We have multiple layers in place to ensure situations like Mesa County don't occur, and that is not what is occurring here.
The blonde was that Peter that's doing 9 years because she held on to the information from her machine and she's in charge of that they told her to destroy.
Unreal, man.
Yeah, but she's not going to go to jail. It's bullshit.
She don't go to jail. Hunter Biden don't go to jail. Hillary don't. Nobody goes to jail.
Yeah, just us.
Yeah.
Fuck these clowns. Now, I'm not going to accept that that bitch wins if they try to pull it. Check this out. They're arresting people for fucking wearing Trump hats.
What will happen if I do not take my shirt, my hat off?
If you refuse, you're going to be arrested and taken to jail.
If I don't take my hat off,
You're going to be fingerprinted and processed. Actually, you're not going to be taken. You're not going to be taken to jail. You're going to be fingerprinted and released.
but I'll be arrested though
Yes,
for wearing a hat that says "Make America Great Again."
that's correct.
It does not say Donald Trump on it anywhere.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah. What will happen if I do not take my shirt,
What a
my
bunch
hat
of
off?
shit. And they got people there wearing Antifa and BLM.
Wow.
But you can't wear a Make America Great hat. Doesn't say Trump. Camel Toe Harris, his husband, is accused of warning Diddy about Homeland Security rage in March.
Big surprise.
Yeah, fuck Arnold. Oh, cool, garbage. Just don't call me a Democrat. Here's another one of them.
Forget the me, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the me, and I'm proud.
These are everywhere now.
An American, where at least I know I'm free.
It's like he fucked up. That's as bad as stupid ass calling us a basket of deplorables.
Yep.
Here's in Moscow, they're going after the illegals. They want all the illegals out of their country.
Смотришь, что ли?
They're not fucking around.
Only 20 million to go.
I like this one. This bitch has got to go to jail for what she did.
Well, she'll probably get pardoned. She'll probably get a fucking Medal of Honor tomorrow from the asshole. The fuck is this?
TJ.
Oh, Jesus.
You could have Finn's head on the tick.
Why is he so mad at this girl?
Who knows? But they always are going to tell you, and the media ain't going to cover it because it's the wrong thing. You know that? Mexican word of the day, bishop. Can somebody please shut this bishop? Fuck, she is a nightmare. Here's that bitch that was in line telling people that they couldn't vote. And she's a Democratic official. She works for Democratic, not legal poll watchers. She's paid for by the Democratic Party.
Well, of course she is.
Fucking them and their fake shit. Here's Donald in the fucking garbage truck.
Free beer out of the
That balls of steel, you know that?
Six pack.
That's why they're all alcoholics.
Fuck Joe Biden. I don't even know how the fuck we got Camel Toe Harris, you know that? Oh, this is the fucking bullshit, Hargrave. You're gonna love this.
On camera. But I mean, guys, rest assured, Andrea will tell you, I do not know how to smoke. The only thing I can do is smoke cigars. And I treated that, if you watch the video, I treated it like a cigar. I kind of like took the smoke in my mouth and blew it right out. It didn't go in my lungs because I don't know how to do. I don't know how to inhale. I think I got it right once. You know why? Because of this. This is the only pipe that I know how to hit.
Oh my
What a
God! It's
dog
an
shit.
inhaler.
Fuck.
That's my fucking inhaler. The same one.
Mine too. They only have one kind, dude. Mine's for emergencies.
Eric Weather says, "Okay, Bill Clinton." I picture if I smoke crack, like I picture like it would.
That's why he smoked that shit and he passed out in the bathroom. Remember? And then he's running around online acting like he's still got the moral high ground, saying shit to fucking Student of God and Vicky and all them. And I came in and I said, dude, after last night, you shouldn't say shit. And he didn't block me or say nothing back. We still run around making up his excuses and saying he didn't inhale. He's
yeah,
like
look
he
at
didn't
me.
die.
I'm Bill Clinton now. I didn't inhale. Fucking
creepy. He's such a
Why-
piece of shit.
Why people give their money to that guy? I just
Look what happened the other day in Philadelphia. It was pulled up on race. You see what that says at the bottom? It says Harris wins 52% to 47%. And it says real 100% reporting. And then people raised hell about it. And they said it was accidental. They were testing the system. Isn't that convenient?
Oh yeah, well, sure, okay.
Fuck these fucks. I'm not accepting it. When they start their lies, I'm done. Now here's this bitch in Michigan. You're gonna love this.
How was that only caught in the past few days? Been issues with the programming of the bats with specifically from Dominion. Why was that only caught in the past few days?
She's a George Soros fucking prosecutor. She's a wench.
Yeah, this is a nationwide issue with Dominion voter access terminals in the counties that use them. And the voter access terminals, of course, not all the machines, just the ones that are accessible, have an issue with the straight party voting and a programming issue that's again affected the machines nationwide. And I think all of us that use Dominion machines were unhappy to learn about this during the testing period and as early voting began. So we're working with Dominion to seek accountability on that front, and also are working with our clerks to ensure voters are aware of this programming issue that will require them to ensure they are voting every section on the ballot.
Hear what she's saying?
Bigger issue in Michigan because we do allow voters to cross over in ways that a lot of other states don't.
Because we have straight party. It's not.
She's the bitch who said that if we question it, we're going to get arrested. George Soros or. And now they're finding out that the fucking machines are switching people's votes.
I'm
Have you heard about
questioning
that?
it now.
It's fucked up.
How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden.
They fucked up. Big time.
You like my garbage truck?
Oh, you're gonna love it. I wish Moss. One more time. Oh. Pull their ass out of there. You see that?
Yeah.
When we standing on business, I'm a big step.
Underground
methods, top notch hoes, get the most, not the little. Straight terror.
Whoa.
Pushing culture, baby, got that pattern you can measure. Trendsetter, the one who get the weather. Swerving while I'm bumping Project Patcher. Yeah, rolling with the big dogs. Fuck the laws, going with me, we ain't got it count. Silly on silent, put the product in the pill alarm. That's how you make the money, for everyone involved. And if you don't deserve it, then we will cut them out. My barber got me looking proper every single time. Fresh day, getting fitted on that top grade. No, you ain't walking out of lies, smoking what we on. And you know I got it for the ones who gone. R.I.P.'s in your memory, we carry on.
Motherfuckers running around thinking they can do whatever they want. They better wake up. This ain't the way it's going anymore. Their little shit world's done. Look at this shit. These are Marine Corps kids playing on a playground. They hear tap. Is that crazy?
Oh, some American kids worth of them, apparently.
They're still here. I remember doing that when I was a kid. That shit freaked me out. If we didn't, we'd get hammered. Here's Timmy
Sunday
too.
Trump rally to a Nazi rally. I want to put it into a larger context of your recent comment comparing the Sunday Trump rally to a Nazi rally. And I would also throw in there Obama's bitter clingers, guns and religion comment from a while back, the deplorable line from Hillary Clinton's campaign, and the way that Democrats are seen by some voters as disrespecting them. And I have to ask, does that undercut this closing message of unity from your campaign?
No, certainly not.
I want to put it into a larger context of your recent comment comparing the Sunday Trump rally to a Nazi rally. And I would also throw in there.
He is such a creepy looking fuck. I don't believe nothing he says.
Elmer Fudd.
Here's EBS. My wife, my shield. Super cut. Play more campaign.
He needs to
And
be
now
holding
Phil.
he needs
What?
the crack pipe in his hand, though.
Did you want to bring up anything else while we were talking about EBS and other fucks around here?
Well, I got sent something today, and I really don't understand why there's people that keep trying to create a fight between me and fucking Risey. If somebody creates a fight between me and Risey, and I see who it is, I'm not going to fight with Risey. I'm going to fight with that person. And I don't know why this keeps happening. It's fucking stupid.
Be their entertainment. They need entertainment, and they want to get you fired up, and they want you to react.
Well,
you know what?
I'm only going to react to, if somebody gets him wound up at me. I might actually look into my suing, possibly. It won't go anywhere, but I'm tired of this. Stop trying to make a fight between us. I don't know why people are doing this.
You know what he told me when I first got here? He said people are going to send you clips and shit of other people talking about you, and just ignore it because they're not your friends. But nobody sends me. Fuck all.
Well, Suzanne, I made a video about that. I'm not going to get into that because
I wish we could too, but
yeah,
shit happens. I'm not the one to architect of this crap. I did my best to keep us all together, Hargrave.
It's not us. It's that we have a person that won't take responsibility for their own actions. It's always our fault. It's everybody else. It's never the person.
I saw everybody getting high. I've never tried mushrooms, but I want to. Here's the thing: like, I do want to try mushrooms, but there's a time and a place. I saw everybody getting high and loaded immediately upon arriving in Tampa, and I thought, oh my god, like. And then would I do that? Like, what would I do if they offered me LSD or something like that the minute I got to Tampa? And then I thought, no, this is a business trip. You know, I'm here definitely to have fun, and I want to have fun. This dinner looks like fun. But I have to be, people are coming here to meet me, and I have to be a good representation. Can you zoom in on Patrick? I have to rep.
I'm so tired of this phony baloney, man. This guy.
I have to be a good representation. I have to represent this club, this movement. And I got to do that. So I got to remain somewhat sober. I got to be in my head. I got to have a couple drinks, but I really got to do my best
came
self
out of his ass
possible.
and hit the toilet.
So being on mushrooms,
Y'all need to hit flush. That's what the movement is. Oh, we're fighting SJWs and all this. Well, I'm high in the parking lot with an Asian lesbian. And then
That
I
was a
got
dude with a wig on.
And then I got that Tom Tuttle guy up my ass on Twitter.
What the fuck?
To me.
He pulled the plug on all that shit.
Yeah. I said, what kind of a
He's gonna
friend are
blame you?
I said to him, what kind of a person, what kind of a friend are you to let somebody do that? I would have took his phone and ended the stream. And he can get mad all he wants. He would thank me tomorrow.
Look, I don't care that he had a good time. I care that he's running around saying that people are losers and he's still trying to hold moral high ground. He's a fucking piece of shit. And he likes Hillary Clinton.
He is the zero that's calling everybody zeros. He's the
no
zero.
shit. Remember when he said that? Takes one to know one, you fat fuck.
I just want him to come to Comic-Con.
Read this, Hargrave.
Please come to Comic-Con. That's all I ask. What is this?
Read it.
My 13-year-old just dumped his girlfriend, and now he's attempting to get his hoodie back. He's in for one hell of a life lesson.
Look at this one. Letting your girl steal your hoodies. Trying to get her to stop stealing your hoodies. Telling her to take off your hoodies when it's really hers. Wearing her hoodies when starts a fight that ends with clothes coming off.
Jesus. I haven't worn a hoodie since high school.
Well, you're not in the hood. I got hoodies, and I've had to go through all that shit with chicks. So Camel Toe Harris had a thing, and they couldn't get out.
What the hell?
Idiot. Welcome to communist. You can vote your way into communism, but you got to fight your way out. You know that?
Jesus Christ, man.
Here's Obama with fucking Mitch's fucking kid again. Obama removed 500,000 pedophiles from background check database.
Chris said she stole a hoodie.
What?
Chris said she stole a hoodie.
Oh.
Chris, I'm wearing a hoodie right now that I stole from Mr. Longfellow. He's never getting it back.
I've lost many of them, but like I've got a couple from other girls that get set in there. Oh, here's Steve Bannon.
Merrick Garland, Nancy Pelosi weaponized cause Kamala Harris, the Biden regime, Merrick Garland, Nancy Pelosi weaponized the justice system in this country against their political opponents. And so if that continues on, right, you may see that. If that continues on, but like I said, I am proud that I went as a political prisoner to Danbury prison.
I forgot that this guy got out of jail.
In my 20s.
Yeah, he got out of jail the same day that he called us all garbage. And they said that he's going to lock everybody up. They're locking us all up.
By this weaponized Justice Department, then you're not prepared to stand up and fight for your country. And I will never back down from that. Because
just like General Finn. You know that?
Jeez.
Look at this. 99% of the people offended by the Puerto Rican joke look like this. These stupid, fuckless bitches are the ones destroying everything. You know that?
Yep. Look at these hags.
Joyless fucks. Look what this bitch does. Here's what these teachers do.
Hold on. Where's scissors?
She's laughing?
I hope you were able to
Yeah.
see that my intentions were never harmful and that I am someone with a big heart who made a terrible mistake that day.
Too late,
Okay,
Nick.
try and get up. Stand up.
Was he a retard or something?
Yeah.
Stand up.
That isn't funny, he's saying.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Yes,
I didn't
it
know he
is.
was autistic.
It's
That makes
funny.
it worse.
Apologize to
They shouldn't be
Mr. and Mrs.
teachers,
Hodge
these motherfuckers. Now she's there crying crocodile
for
tears.
feeling like Justin was in an environment where he wasn't
You
loved
should
or
be
taken
shot,
care
you
of,
pig.
because that's all I ever did.
Oh, God, Amit. No, we're not doing that.
What did Amit say? Oh, you
He's
need
trying
to
to
leave.
get me to add that fatty to the band.
Is she hanging out there with that crowd?
I don't know if Lena Dunham's going to be there, but if she is, I'll have to find the computer and see if Amit's on.
I thought Tim was gay, but accordingly to these guys, he was banging some Chinese official's daughter. And she tried to kill herself.
Well-
He's going public right now with it.
That's a lot better than Kamala's husband banging the 13-year-old.
Well, what about him taking the kid China and banging him? He's banging boys and girls.
Jesus. keep on something
administration.
else.
LaRose claims the Department of Homeland Security failed to give Ohio access to federal citizenship verification records that are needed to prevent those non-citizens from voting. Let's get to 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash, who interviewed LaRose about why he is pushing this effort.
Yeah, that's right, Angela and Yolanda. Secretary LaRose says the state can use the Federal Systematic Alien Verification and Entitlements, or SAVE, database to verify citizenship, but says the Biden administration is denying Ohio access to 3 other federal databases.
The federal government is required to make this data available, and I believe we'll win this case and be able to access that citizenship data that
I
we
want to know
need
if the daughter
to
was
verify
at
that only American citizens
Hargrave.
voted.
This
daughter?
comes as LaRose works to remove non-citizens from the voter rolls
he
and
talking
have
about?
some
I don't know.
prosecuted for election fraud. In August, he referred potential evidence to the Attorney General's office that 597 people who were not U.S. citizens were registered to vote in Ohio. LaRose says 138 of those appear to have voted in past elections. Then last week, Attorney General Dave Yost announced indictments of 6 people who were accused of voting in more than one election. Ohio has more than 8 million registered voters. Now, with the lawsuit against the Biden administration, I asked LaRose why he's putting so much effort into this when the possible fraud cases represent such a small percentage.
600 is a small number, but every year we have elections that come down to a single vote. And so it's our duty to make sure that we don't allow people that are not eligible to vote. It's
like here in Michigan, they took all off 1 million, and they say they have the election to take that last 1 million off. Oktoberfest, huh?
Let's see why they're so red.
This chick's all dreaming that fucking Hillary gets arrested.
Yeah, well, it was all a dream, bitch.
Yeah. They're saying she died right here. That's just this bitch trying to be a e-thought.
Well,
The only thing they didn't talk about was when she got that rapist off and she's laughing. Remember that?
Jesus, man, yes.
As everyone knows, the West Virginia boys punched through to the other side of Chimney Rock yesterday. Okay, everybody knows that's been going down. But FEMA now, from the other side, are sending their subcontractors over here, and I just want it to be known that the West Virginia boys did all this. See all that up there? That's the West Virginia boys still working. This white truck's the FEMA subcontractors. And they're cool, nothing against them. I'm just saying, let's give credit where it's due. Let's let America know that FEMA had nothing to do with the installation of this road from this stretch from Batcave to Chimney Rock. In fact, Batcave was completely abandoned and forgotten about. Absolutely. And it was these men, the West Virginia boys, that came in here with no thought of themselves, no thought of profit, no thought of reward. And I really want to give all the credit to these guys. They deserve it. They were the ones in here doing the hard work. We're coming down to make another connection.
You ever been on those roads in West Virginia, Hargrave?
How you like that, man?
I've never been there.
We're talking
Grab your ass,
miles of road these
fucking
guys clearly
curves and
made.
shit.
Some of the shit was here before, some of it, most of it wasn't. Let's give credit where it's due, America. Share this video. Let everybody know what we, the people, did.
There's like a million of these cases out there. I don't know if you've seen it.
No. At least somebody's doing something.
Yeah, there's some Tom Brady's thing again. Oh, this ought to be good.
Democracy. Listen, you came to me. I didn't come to you. But every time these people say democracy, this country was built on a republic, not a democracy. So every time you say democracy, that's communism. All these people over here that say all this stuff that they're saying, that's all.
Later on, Eric.
Not only that, listen, not only that, they got that swastika up. You know where that swastika comes from? That comes from indigenous, Aboriginal Black people of America. That was one of their symbols. Okay? So once again, I don't care what you got to say. But what I am saying is that Democrats is a de facto government. Those are the people who are going against all of our constitutional rights. Here. So those people don't know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on here in America. The same way everybody else needs to know. Find out what your straw man is. Who is your straw man? There is no money. Everybody's birth certificate, everybody's social security card is all connected to money, a trust fund. Everybody needs to know that. There should be no homelessness in America.
Yep, that's a leftist.
That's what everybody needs to know.
What the fuck is she talking
United States
about?
Corporation, that's what it is.
Who?
This gal.
Which one?
This black gal.
She's telling that white bitch that she knows what's going on. She's telling her that she's got to vote for Camel Toe Harris because she's a black lady. And she went off on her. So she's voting for Trump.
Okay, because I couldn't understand what she was saying. I was like, what is
She was raging.
All I heard was
to be born
a Nazi flag's
two
indigenous.
Parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents. In fact, if you go back only 10 generations, it took 4,096 ancestors for you to be here watching this today. That's 4,096 people who struggled, survived, loved, fought, won, lost, cried, and cheered. Your ancestors would have faced unbelievable adversity, collapses of governments and countries, world wars, starvation, extreme poverty, nasty diseases that there was no cure for, and so much more. Yet here we are, complaining about how hard it is at a time easier to be healthy, wealthy, and thrive. Imagine telling your great-great-grandfather how difficult your day was today. Your hardest day would be easier than the majority of his best days. You today live the life that your ancestors would have prayed for. You have the ability in today's world to change your bloodline forever.
That's about it, ain't it?
Yeah. Cancer.
So if you take every day like us, you're good to go.
Move, my
Move,
dude.
my dude. This is fucking great. You're gonna love this.
That's me. What you doing with all them Rubik's Cubes, man? I've been trying to get one. That's why I couldn't find one. You got them all.
The fuck?
What you doing? How you do that? How much time did that take? I got so many questions. Gorgeous. That's me. What you doing with all them Rubik's Cubes, man? I've been trying to get one. That's why I couldn't find you. You got them all.
I want to do this with TJ.
What you doing?
It'd be the same reaction, I bet you.
How you do that? How much time did that take? I got so many questions. Gorgeous.
I died when I seen this earlier. I was like, what the fuck? People who are in India, you're gonna love this. Imagine this.
What is that?
It's your own shit. It's in Sweden.
That's
the
shit?
fucking annual shit fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was all shit.
Oh.
Laura Trump has announced that she's building an army of 100,000 poll workers and over 500 lawyers to monitor shit and stop the fraud. She made them take 300,000 foreigners off our thing the other day. They sent out 3,500 duplicate things. You imagine that?
I don't want to even think about that, Chris. That was disgusting.
Do what?
Chris is commenting about the poop. Couldn't
Oh, that
believe
shit's nuts.
You could put half of Trump supporters into what I call the basket of deplorables. They're racist, sexist, homophobic, xenophobic, Islamophobic, you name it.
Or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware.
You almost
They're
said
good, decent,
where
honorable
I'm
people.
from, Puerto Rico.
The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
You said over the weekend, referring to it, there's a direct parallel to a big rally that happened in the mid-1930s at Madison Square Garden.
Well,
You were comparing that rally to a Nazi rally?
look, I'm comparing it to the hate that came out of this, and I think they confirmed that.
You stand by that comparison, though, to a Nazi rally?
Look, the rally, you saw it for yourself. I'll let the American public make the decision of what they saw.
What about
Yeah,
you?
we're going to make a
So I know
decision.
what I saw, and I'll just leave it at that.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do. Fudd.
Yes, I do. You could put
Yeah, they're sick. Why they do it, Grim, is because it's the end of the harvest and they don't need it and it's excess fertilizer. So they have this
Yeah.
fucking thing where they all beat the shit out of each other with it.
Ugh.
Hey, everybody. A lot of people are asking me if they live in a red state or a blue state, should they still be voting for me? What about swing states? The answer is easy. No. No matter what state you live in, you should be voting for Donald Trump. And let me tell you why. That's the only way that we can get me to fulfill the mission that motivated my campaign. Right now,
Let's find out what happened to my brother.
and relentless attack.
Hey, man, I hate that people don't like the way he talks.
At least we still
He's a
have
smart
enough
motherfucker, and for
here.
people not to pay attention just because he's fucking fucked, that's sad.
We're gonna get rid of the chicken nuggets, people.
You should care, man, the way you talk.
That's why I'm making fun of him, because I sound just like him.
Here's non-English speaking people being fast-tracked to the front of the lines for voting. And that's why they kicked all them other people out. Why don't you do something? You're sitting there watching everything be stolen from you. These people are laughing about it.
No, they had these people. They had about 12 of them walked in. They were all foreigners, and then they took them up. These younger people helped them to fill out their.
Unreal, man.
And somehow they beat a 2-hour line, and then they walked up, and the one lady, they were even asking her, they're like, "We don't have you in the system. Your name's not right." And they're like, "Oh, well, we'll take it back and change it."
Yeah.
How do you change your damn name?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you.
The footage you just saw is from Bethel, Pennsylvania, the key battleground state today, where a busload of non-English speakers who look like the illegal caravans that come across the border wearing
This is the
the
fucking
Biden-Harris
caravan.
shirts in the past are brought in
These
front of
motherfuckers.
clear U.S. citizens to the front of the line. Now, the media is already trying to spin this that, well, they must be citizens, they're voting. No. The feds all over the country have had federal judges order illegal aliens to stay on the voter rolls. And in Texas a month ago, the Secretary of State said, we're going to take non-citizen IDs to vote. This is on record. In Michigan, has over 500,000 people on the list that have never been voters and aren't on the voter registration rolls. They're just phantom voters. Some have been found in California to be people's house cats.
When Ron Timms checked his mail Wednesday, he found something for Cody Timms. Cody doesn't get much mail. Cody is a cat.
We have a voter registration application for Cody Timms.
It even came with a return envelope.
How'd this happen? I mean, it's not reality. He's a cat.
So you can try to spin this and say, well, these must be citizens. But the Democrats have been registering illegals to vote all over the country, claiming it's just for local elections. But most national elections are also held at the same time as local. So it's the perfect cover. But we know illegals are being ordered to stay on the rolls in Alabama, Georgia, and many other states. So it is happening. They tried to deny this 4 years ago, and even 2 years now. And the reason they're in such a panic mode is that early voting numbers are coming in from traditionally not battleground states.
Hey, we're winning.
Like New Jersey, where registered Republican voters voting are ahead of the Democrats for the first time in decades in a general election. And then we have all the other incredible clear fraud going on, where the Supreme Court of Nevada came out yesterday and said, hey, for 3 days after the election, non-postmarked ballots, they can just provide an endless amount of those, will be counted. So this is an incredible moment for our republic. There's a giant awakening. The reports are coming in from all over the country. It's all I see. And the article on InfoWars about the situation in New Jersey with the Republican voters being ahead of the Democrats in casting ballots, they're reporting Trump signs everywhere, almost no Walz-Harris signs. So there's a real issue here. If they try to steal this, which they're doing, if they're successful in stealing it, no one with half a brain is going to buy it. And then it gets even more disturbing. Every major corporate media outlet, from CNN to NBC News to ABC to the New York Times, is reporting Homeland Security bulletins and alerts that they expect the main threat in America to be angry Trump voters carrying out physical attacks and even terrorism, with no evidence of that. And we've seen all the pre-programming by Harris and Walz and their surrogates that Republicans are going to kill blacks and Hispanics, with no evidence of that. Clearly, that means they're provocateuring groups like the staged Whitmer kidnapping, things similar to that, or they wouldn't be building all this up without actually having the event that makes it make some sense. So this is such a historic time happening right now. And whether these are citizens or not, it's emblematic of the fact that illegals are being exempted from the shots when they come into the country, when they try to make it mandatory for everybody else, that the illegals are being given more free goodies than even homeless veterans and disabled people. And I want to show you one more video, and then the videos again of these non-English speakers being brought up, and the discrimination of how they're brought at the head of the line because they're disabled, because they don't really speak English and they don't know where they are, and they're kind of nervous to come vote. So we just got to guide them right up to the front here. When the database went down Friday in Pennsylvania of registered voters, when the county started finding thousands and thousands and thousands per county of fake voter registration requests so that people would be on the rolls.
Good morning, everyone. District Attorney Heather Adams. On Tuesday afternoon, I was contacted by Krista Miller, who is our Chief Clerk of Elections, regarding potentially fraudulent voter registration applications that had recently been received by her office. At that time, she informed me that the Elections Office received approximately 2,500 applications at or near the deadline for registering to vote. While preparing to process these applications, staff noticed that numerous applications appeared to have the same handwriting, were filled out on the same day with unknown signatures, and some were previously registered voters, excuse me, and the signatures on file did not match the signatures on the application. Indicators of fraud included inaccuracies with the addresses listed on the applications, false personal identification information, as well as false names. A number of the applications also contained names that did not match the provided Social Security information. In some cases, applications contained correct personal identification information, such as the correct address, correct phone number, date of birth, driver's license number, and Social Security number. But the individuals listed on the applications informed detectives that they did not request the form, they did not complete the form, and verified that the signature on the form was not theirs. At this point, it is believed that the fraudulent voter registrations are connected to a large-scale canvassing operations for voter registrations that date back to June.
Oh, gee, you think?
Thus far, of the investigations that we have completed, we have determined that 60% have been fraudulent. That is of the investigations that we've completed. We do have more to do today.
These
and my understanding
motherfuckers,
is that
man.
voter registration is still going through the box of 2,500, but should be completed sometime here today.
And then it gets worse. A few days ago, a Republican leader in the state of Pennsylvania, a committee woman on the Republican committee of the state, noticed that they were just telling everybody, you can't vote unless it's really important. You've got to go. And then they arrested her. So clear citizens that are saying, don't leave, you have a right to vote, they're being arrested, but the illegal aliens are being brought to the head of the line. The fix is in. And as negative as that is, I think the landslide's so big they won't be able to steal it, but we're about to find out in just... And the great network we're starting to launch at AJN Live for Alex Jones Network.
This is fuck.
At AJN Live.
You know that?
I know what I'm going to do if I see this bullshit when I go to vote, man. I ain't going to put up with none of this. I'm just going to walk up there. I'll walk in front of the goddamn illegals if I have to.
From me. My opportunity to vote this election and actually have some meaning behind it has been snatched away from
Holy
me.
hairballs.
So yesterday, I got a text message saying that I voted, which I did not vote at that moment. A couple hours later, I received another text message saying, apologies, you did not vote. So that made me head to the polls early. Now, when I got there, I waited in line. I get up to the table to register, and they tell me, you voted already. And I showed them the text message. I said, no, someone said I voted. Then I got another text message saying, apologies, you did not vote. And they said, well, there's the screenshots. TikTok, please do y'all thing because this is completely illegal. I did not vote. Yet the records say I voted. Who did I vote for? So here's the first text that they sent me yesterday. Records show you voted. I did not vote. I was at work at this time yesterday. And then they sent this.
This is going to be a huge fucking mess, man.
2 o'clock.
These motherfuckers are going to town here with this.
Yep.
So
fucking hell, man.
I already voted. Who do I talk to concerning this situation? Because I did not vote yet. And TikTok, please do not remove my video. I have proof this is a real story. The proof is in my actual phone. So please do not delete my video.
Well, that's quite the hairdo. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like She's got a mop on her head.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Aloha.
I joined the Democratic Party over 20 years ago. I was 21 years old in Hawaii, and at that time, it welcomed people from all different backgrounds, different views, celebrated free speech, and actually defended those whose speech was being attacked, even if they disagreed with their views. It was a party that stood up for the little guy and represented our values of freedom and liberty in America. I left the Democrat Party because now it stands for the exact opposite of all of those things.
Free speech is not an absolute.
Social media sites, they are speaking to millions of people without oversight or regulation. And that has to stop.
I never would have imagined as an American and as a soldier that we would live in a country in my lifetime where we would feel like we have to self-censor what we say, that we couldn't criticize our own government for fear of them labeling us as a domestic terrorist. We are closer to the brink of World War III and nuclear war today than we ever have been before. Directly because of the Harris-Biden administration's foreign policy.
He's like 3 foot tall.
Too many Americans are struggling just to afford the basic necessities of life. No matter how many times we've heard Kamala Harris and Joe Biden over these last 4 years tout and celebrate how Bidenomics has been great for America.
America's economy is strong.
Recently show that a majority of the American people disapprove of the president's handling of the economy.
Guess what? It's working.
Over half of Americans earning a six-figure salary report that they're actually living paycheck to paycheck.
Why am I paying $35?
It is actually working.
The number of homeless people on the streets and in shelters across the U.S. increased significantly this year.
$35 for two fucking hamburgers.
It's almost as though there's
Fuck, man. I got a couple of tomahawks the other day, and they were like $35 a piece.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I'd start going to
crazy.
Roadhouse is I started off at 92 normally, what I would get. It went up to 110. The last time I went, it's up to 130. I'm like, well, fuck, I got to cut back with this shit. Ridiculous, man.
Fuck that. We got to get Trump in there and everything will come down.
I think what some voters are struggling with, and we've heard this across the state, is when you discuss your plans, they come back and ask, well, why haven't you done it already?
Well, I'm not president.
You're vice president.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to tell you what I'm doing as president when I have the ability then to do what I know based on my experience is a new approach that is about building on the good work that has happened.
What good work?
To do. There's more.
There ain't no good work.
What some voters are struggling with, and we've heard this across the state, is when you discuss your plans, they come back and ask, well, why haven't you done it already?
Well, I'm not president.
You're vice president.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to tell you what I'm doing as president when I have the ability then to do what I know based on my experience.
Off,
is a new
That's why Biden's going around saying she was involved in everything.
That has happened, but there's more to do. There's more to do.
Yeah, there's more to do because he ain't done nothing.
Across the state is when you discuss your plans, they come back and ask, well, why haven't you done it already?
Well, I'm not president.
You're vice president.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to tell you what I'm doing as president when I have the ability then to do what I know based on my.
She's a piece of shit.
These stupid fucking people, man, are going to get us killed. These stupid motherfuckers who sit there and believe this horse shit. I just can't believe there's this much stupid people in the world. I just sit here and drink the Kool-Aid and believe all of this.
Fuck that.
You know what's the real concern is not if Trump gets in there, is what are we going to do after Trump? Who's
DeSantis and what's his name? The vice president. We're going to move on with them.
stick of that fucking doctor. Don't you trust me? I'm
Yeah.
trying to help you.
Now
You're-
he's
you're-
GED.
You're a quack. You're a quack. Why are you listening to Alex Jones?
More people are doing this.
Oh, she got aim.
I hit her. Here she comes.
What? What? Just go. Just leave, man.
I guess I should be glad that none of this stuff happens here, man. But I would
You
love
where
to
you
walk.
are?
I'd love to walk into a store and see this happening, so I can try the burnout. I'd love to. I want to try that thing up, and nothing ever happens.
Yeah, Terry Garr passed.
Yeah.
Do you like I roll in the hay?
Oh yeah.
Fucking sad.
It was that movie where her and that guy were running around and they were doing funny shit. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
What's that movie?
Gumball Rally.
It was the weirdest movie. Like it was her and this guy, and they're trying to get to like one end of the town to other, and all this crazy shit's
Yeah,
going
it's
down.
Gumball Rally. Where that one guy's got the naked chick, got the little cars rolling around on her. Remember that?
Yeah.
That movie was a classic, man. When I was a kid, we get stoned and watch it all the time. Here's that RNC official getting arrested at polls in Delaware. Told voters to remain in line and not to go away before they vote.
Wow. That's crazy. You locked her up? That is insane, man. She is not influencing people. She is not at all.
This shit's out of control. So they did it to a senator and to her.
Literally trash talking this. Trump last week called this country the garbage can for the world. Literally trash talking this country.
When Kamala came in, she deliberately dismantled our border and threw open the gates. She threw them open. The gates to an invasion of criminal migrants from prisons and jails, from insane asylums and mental institutions, from all over the world, from Venezuela to the Congo in Africa. A lot of people coming out of the Congo, not just South America. They're coming from 181 countries as of yesterday. Right, and we're a dumping ground. We're like a garbage can for the world. That's what's happened. That's what's happened to our.
Tim saying
We're
he
like
said
a
that we're
garbage can.
What a piece of shit.
You know, it's the first time I've ever said that. And every time I come up and talk about what they've done to our country, I get angrier and angrier. First time I've ever said garbage can, but you know what? It's a very accurate description. Meanwhile, she cruelly forced our border agents to help facilitate her wicked betrayal of America. And by the way, the Border Patrol last week gave us their complete and total endorsement, and they said she is the worst.
Fucking sickening. That's what Cuba did when they dumped everybody here, according to Nikki. So they caught this guy dropping off all this shit. That's his license plate.
Excuse me. Excuse me. How many ballots you turning in there? You're supposed to only turn in one ballot per person.
Look at all of this shit going on, and we're not even.
Yeah. Do you have an affidavit for all those? Okay. Sure. I don't know. Apparently he's with the post office, but that looks very suspect. There's somebody here in Northampton County dropping off an obscene amount of ballots at the very last second after the office is actually closed. So this. Excuse me.
Pretty sickly, huh?
How many ballots you turned in?
The fuck, man.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, but we're exposing them this time. Last time we couldn't. Remember?
Yeah, but nothing ever happens. That's the problem. We're exposing the fuck out of them, and they're just like.
When we're having a civil war, they're going to know why. We got our receipts. Fuck these fucks. This prick.
There's a crib keeper.
Or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware.
He's from.
They're good,
He tried to
decent,
say he's
honorable
from Puerto
people.
Rico. They're
The only
retarded.
garbage I see floating out
Look at
there
him
is his
reading.
supporters. His demonization of seen as unconscionable, and it's un-American. Or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my.
He's not from Puerto Rico. Check, this was my job, right? And this was all exposed, and I was just cementing up the outside of it with my tail man, and we were surrounded by cheerleaders, and I'm down there doing around the pipe, and I'm like, do you smell flowers? And then they all start laughing, and then I go home and get your mom and your older sisters, and they threw shit at me and left. That was great. They were all cheerleaders, though, man. It was about like 15 of them. Oh, yeah. Did you hear about her demands on Joe, why she won't do the podcast?
Oh, she wanted it to be like an hour or something.
Yeah, and on the road, he had to follow her around and do it at her convenience. Listen to talk about the Constitution of the Founding Fathers. It's like listen to Satan quote scripture.
Not right.
But they can do nothing, like you said. Law enforcement, they're in on it. We just seen them protecting them. And this is what we got to do. And Joe's helping us, man. He's fucking her every chance he gets. You know that?
Can't say I blame him.
He's getting back at him. If there's one fallen hero's family without support, we shouldn't send $1 overseas for humanitarian causes. You know that?
Yep.
Fucking pricks. It's America last though with them.
On Elon Musk tweet, and I thought that can't possibly be true. It says that if you Google Trump rally, that something about Vice President Kamala Harris comes up. So let's see. It's wild. Harris holds raucous rally in Atlanta as she and Trump battle for Georgia. Why in the world, when you Google Trump rally, does it turn out to be Vice President Kamala Harris campaign? So I guess Elon Musk, he was right about that one.
Bam.
Well, you saw the Indians or whatever crying when Trump won the first time, and they're like, "Oh, we need to do better in here," and all this bullshit.
The federal government, it's a business. Here's the way to look at it. The biggest business in America is the federal government. It's a business. There's no
Growing
question
bigger
about
every
it.
day.
Absolutely. Who has the executional skills and the track record to even look at this problem, regardless of what elements are going to be cut? He doesn't have a plan yet. There's no other individual like Elon Musk. And the way to measure it is a very simple measure. And I've worked for some of these people. I always go back to Steve Jobs. Some people are, 50% noise and 50% signal. By signal, meaning how much of the day do you spend on your mandate, your job, or whatever your objectives are. Steve Jobs was 85% signal. Elon Musk is 100% signal. People criticize him for his social skills, but there is no man on earth that's achieved what he's done. So to give him any disrespect is a mistake. When he says he can find $2 trillion, I think you should let him go look for it. We've never really looked at the federal government this way. And if anybody could do it and has the track record to do such, it would be him. Why? And I disagree with Larry 100%. What are you talking about? We've got to go find $2 trillion. We've got to go find $5 trillion. We've got to figure out how to solve this problem. We need every idea. And I love the concept of taking somebody from the outside in, but you've got to have the president backing this individual. This is a specific mandate to go identify savings. Otherwise, it won't be taken seriously by any agency. The concept is release the hounds, let them in there, and then come back with a shopping list of ideas, and let's debate it. Why not? We need to find some savings. We know the government's fat.
It's not even talked about.
If we don't win, Elon's dead. You know that?
Yep, and X is gone.
Yep. Here's Camel Toe with those Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, anti-Catholic drag group. But she's not anti-Catholic. Here's the guy that dropped off all them ballots. And he had a Rhode Island fucking license plate in Pennsylvania. Tell me that ain't fucked up. I guess they got his name right here on the thing. It's bullshit. He works for the post office, they're trying to say.
Why would you send? Why is it if you work with the post office, you would send somebody in their personal car there? Why is he not driving the post office truck?
Because it's all a blow. It's fucking creepy shit. Look at this Millie piece of fuck. All this bullshit, and he lost the war, and he won one. He's got one line. Cabbage. Look at all this bullshit and this fake pin warrior. Piece of shit.
$241. It's $241.
Nikki says postal workers use their own cars. What the fuck?
Do they? I didn't know that.
Well, that's fucked.
Huh.
What does that say?
The line ends here. They're slowing down fucking in-person voting because we're kicking their ass and they can't cheat. And we busted.
You there?
Yep, man. You hear me now?
Yeah. Now you crashed again.
Oh, well, they're fucking trying to slow us down on early voting because we're kicking their ass. And they know that historically we outnumber them on the day of. So they're going to panic. They're going to be doing some fucked up shit. Watch. Things I'm worried about: the emergence of a one world totalitarian government and climate change. I don't see climate change. Do you?
No.
These pricks. Oh, here we go. Our daily dose of Joe.
California. She is the first person, the only person in California's history to run with no Republican opponent for U.S. Senator.
Wow. I did not know that.
And then there's another suspect thing, One West Bank. George Soros was the major investor in One West Bank. Mnuchin, later the Obama administration, and for 1 year in the Trump administration before he got fired, he was CEO. This is when they were having that mortgage foreclosure fraud situation. I had 3 neighbors lost their properties behind this fraud. So just about every county in California returned indictments against Mnuchin and One West Bank. There were 5,200 plus counts of indictments returned. 5,200. Well, Soros and Mnuchin raised a lot of money for Kamala, quite a few $1 million for her to run for the office of Attorney General of the state of California.
I heard she was tied with Soros.
When she got elected, she used her authority to consolidate all of these indictment counts and dismiss them. 3 weeks later, George Soros sells One West Bank for $3.42 billion. And then they raised a lot of money to get her elected as U.S. Senator without Republican opposition. Now, can you imagine California with no Republican candidate running against the Democratic Party candidate? See, that's how she gets in. And at that point, she was Indian.
Oh, yeah. She was sworn in as Indian.
Yeah. So she wasn't talking about being black.
Remember when we were talking about her dad's birth certificate and all that shit? Well, now it's spreading everywhere. People are saying that her family's made up, like Obama's kids.
It's just so ridiculous.
Yep. Fuck these guys.
She is.
Most people are done. You know that? And if you aren't, you're just stupid. Here's Joe being Joe.
We're gonna have.
There you go.
Got it. Okay.
And the people in the back, you can spread out a little bit.
Look at that punk.
Do you remember that, Jordan? No, not smile. No date till you're 30. Hey, Angel, how old are you? You're 12. What's your name? How are you? The problem is, you know, you guys, you got a hard time. You know what I mean? All right, sister. I like kids better than people.
Yeah.
Grandpa's one of the No, I'm not saying. He knows it. Do you know what my dad used to say? His granddaughter said 1 and 0.
There's Mitch's kids. This piece of shit has a nuts to say we're garbage. He's nothing but a pedophile piece of shit.
What the?
My son married his brother's widow. Cheated on her with a stripper. Got that stripper pregnant. Refused to pay child support. Let's talk about how Trump supporters are garbage.
Yeah, look at the face on that girl, like Chris is saying. It just like,
fuck yeah.
She looks like
How about
somebody
that
help me.
diary?
Yeah, she's like, get me the fuck out of here.
Remember the diary his daughter wrote that he showered with her?
Yeah. That went nowhere. That's what I mean. Nothing ever goes anywhere.
Fucking sickening. Since nobody reads 5,000-page bills, let's slip in term limits. That'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Fucking pricks. You don't hate him enough. That's all I know. Ugh. It's crazy that Rudy Giuliani was ordered to pay $140 million for saying a rigged election was rigged. Not a single Democrat or journalist had to pay anything for saying Trump colluded with Russia for 3+ years. How the fuck is this happening? Oh, do you remember Comet Pizza?
And I'm with JB. JB's talking to us about who?
James Alefonso.
James Alefonso. Now JB went to St. Albans.
Went to St. Albans.
From DC, and he's got a story to tell. So let's hear it.
Restaurant, Fort Carroll, Greenwood.
Remember the day James Alphonsus walked in the door and asked for a job?
Mm-hmm.
Carol's son, 11 years old at the time, a friend of mine caught James butt fucking this boy in the kitchen, and that person, his name's Dylan Greenwood, has since committed suicide. I think it was 2 years ago. James was one of the dastardly worst person in the world. And yeah, they do bad things. They comment. There are underground rooms, all that stuff.
And you've seen that with your own eyes.
I've seen that with my own eyes.
So you've been below the floor of Comet?
It used to be the Thai room.
The Thai room before it was Comet?
Yes.
Yeah. Right by the zoo.
It's a little farther down from the zoo. It's more in...
not that far.
It's Nebraska.
It's on Connecticut Avenue.
Nebraska and Connecticut.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a fact. James Alphonsus is a bad person to this day.
And you met him when he was applying for a job or something?
He was trying to get the manager job with Carol at that restaurant.
How did he get so much money, that guy?
Probably selling kids and trafficking kids.
And you've been below Comet Pizza. Have you seen what it looks like?
I've seen rooms and I've seen tunnels that go other places, including underground to the other buildings. I think one was owned by like a Clinton Foundation or something across the street.
Yeah.
But the tunnels go all over there.
They say they go all to the White House, but I don't know.
I don't know if they go all the way to the White House, but that area in and of itself, if they go a mile in that area in any direction, they're hitting some spots.
Okay, man. Thanks for the information.
Yep.
Nice to see you.
That's what you can do. Hope you can post it.
I will.
Fucking A, huh? Pizzagate wasn't real, though.
Well, first I want to point out something Jessica said, that Trump began as a millionaire and now he's a billionaire. I think that makes him an expert in this. I would rather listen to somebody who began as a millionaire and is now a billionaire than somebody who doesn't have a damn clue about economics. I've never heard a candidate today more unsure of themselves on a topic than Kamala Harris. I think she's been burdened by the weight of expectations put on her by the media. I've never seen a better campaign ad for Trump. She's campaigning better for Trump than Trump is. First, let's talk about the down payment issue on the House. A lot of this stuff is infuriating, because they're treating the American public like idiots. She makes a proposal that is only half an equation. The first half is, here's a nice thing for you. The second half is missing. Who pays for it? You saw this with student loan theft, described as forgiveness. Who paid for it? You paid for it. You see with immigration policy, who's footing the billions and all that free stuff? You're paying for it. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. And the sooner or later you figure that out, the better off you're going to be. And that's directed at Democrats who don't understand that these policies are going to sink this country. You know, increase scarcity by diminishing competition. People can call her a communist, but you gotta explain this, because the media won't ask the follow-up questions. How do you plan on doing this? Please give me an example. Give me an example where industries got together in a room and decided to drastically increase prices. That doesn't exist. The only example they'll have is, a bodega raised prices on umbrellas when it rained. That's all they got. There is no payoff for industries to artificially inflate their prices, because the people who drive the prices are the consumers. That is, if you want to understand supply and demand, it's the consumers who drive the prices. There is absolutely no debate on this. There is not a single economist who would agree that this is the right thing to do. We can go and talk about Eastern Bloc countries. You can look at the cheap, terrible cars that they made and the appliances they made, but you already know that story. So how do you keep a debate alive if we know this is a fraudulent idea? You don't talk to economists. You listen to politicians or talking heads like me who have to do the research, because I'm sick and tired of hearing people pretend like they know what they're talking about on TV, but they don't. So you won't see economists on other shows, other networks asking these questions. Like, can you give me an example of how this is done? What are the major industries? What is the right price? What is too high? What is too low? Can the government set prices based on not having a knowledge of an industry? What do you mean exactly by price gouging? How is that done beyond unique exceptions? Price gouging is a weak phrase directed at weaker minds.
Greg Gutfeld, absolutely, hands down, phenomenal.
He is the closest thing that we really have to Tucker on that channel. I really hope they don't get rid of him. Seriously. Greg Gutfeld has.
Man, he's going to be hot for a minute and they're going to dump him. You know that, and I know that.
I don't know how he's still there considering Soros owns Fox.
He's almost controlled that position.
Joke.
Since my goal is to be a wife and a mother, and I'm not sure that I'm going to have a career, how can I?
That is a career.
How can I serve my country doing that best?
You serve your country by teaching your children to love God and country. Don't ever say that being a mother is not a career. Being a mother is the most honorable career and profession. Every single one of those 10,000 that are laid to rest at that cemetery overlooking Omaha Beach, they had a mother that raised them to do what is right. You know, my mother had a saying. She said, a man must stand for something or else he'll fall for anything. We need moms to raise up true American patriots, men and women that will stand and fight. So never put yourself down. Be the strong fighter and raise up the next generation of Americans. And I'm honored that you would step to the microphone and speak with me.
Colonel was banned on Facebook, and I was posting his thing for him while he was banned, and that's how I got in trouble on Facebook originally. And I was never off your fucking radar after that.
Oh, it's not Facebook.
I consider it an honor, though. He said you're going to get a lot of shit for it.
Joe Biden just said that Trump supporters are garbage. So that means United States military, Army veterans, Marine veterans, Navy, Air Force, all the above are garbage to the current commander-in-chief. Hardworking American families, fathers, mothers, they're garbage. Children are garbage that support Trump. Really? You can't compare that joke that a comedian did, that Trump didn't even say out of his mouth, compared to what Joe Biden just said right now. And he reflects Kamala Harris. They hate the military. They hate America.
They hate all of us. And you don't hate them
We gotta
enough.
blow this up because we know ABC is not going to put this on. And every other Democrat and liberal, this is something that you actually have to be mad about, because he's talking
Fuck the
about
Democrat.
military, American families.
Wake the fuck
See,
up,
when that joke
sheeple.
they did about PR, about the island, it was a joke that a comedian did. President Trump never said that. But this time, you're president. The one that you claim, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, they're all the same. He said it. Now TikTok, do your thing and blow it up.
The ironic part is that it is a joke. The island is being overwhelmed by trash because these people's inept fucking policies. You know that?
What?
I know that a lot of you today have seen these videos of people being turned away at the polls in places like Delaware County and Bucks County. And last night, we even saw one of our great local leaders, Val Biancaniello, arrested at the polls for telling people to stay in line. All she was doing was telling folks, stay and vote. They took her away in handcuffs. Folks, here's what's happening. Democrat election officials are seeing our numbers. They're seeing our turnout. They are seeing us breaking early vote records across Pennsylvania. They are terrified, and they want to stop our momentum. We are not going to let them suppress our votes. We are going to fight. I'm proud tonight to tell you that the Trump-Vance campaign has just filed a huge lawsuit against Bucks County for turning away our voters. We are going to fight this thing in court, and all we ask of you is to stay in line. Donald Trump needs your votes. Donald Trump needs Pennsylvania, and America needs Pennsylvania. We are going to swamp the vote, and we are not going to let the Democrats stop us. Nine years ago, I know that a lot.
They're going to do it again. They're doing it here. They're probably going to do it where you are too, Hargrave.
Oh, I know they're going to do it here because you can't even ask the people if they're legal or whatever.
I wish he was still alive to see this shit going down. You know he died, right?
Who died?
The guy who did the voice of him. They found him in a bathtub, liquefied.
The fuck?
Yeah, Dale's dead. Oh yeah, I got this. I was gonna show this in the beginning and then I got tracked. Remember her? I told you about her before the show started?
Yeah.
Check it out, Hargrave.
Buy a jumbo jet. But nothing else. No.
So she does covers and dressed like a slut, but she's in a band. I thought you'd like seeing that.
Oh, no complaints.
I didn't think so. Her band sucks though.
Are you there? Did you crash?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, okay, because I...
Oh, what the hell?
Think of you recognize it's one of
Oh,
the
there.
Sorry.
You know, they found that one of the ministers had a couple $1 million in U.S. cash under his mattress, you know, because a lot of public servants just have that. Only Bob Menendez in New Jersey as a Democrat senator, and it was gold, not cash, but, you know, we've been sending him that much. But, so we have $250 billion there, plus the Pentagon, who lost another 260, $250 billion. Remember when they lost it. Now, man, if you send $601 in your Venmo account to your friend, they're going to audit you. But if the Pentagon loses $250 billion, what's the big deal?
What are you gonna do?
Think of how insane this all is. Of course it is. Well, yeah, and it's all a kickback. That's why the guy from Raytheon wanted it, right? Yep. You only keep the board seat at Raytheon if you're in the position to keep selling more missiles, peddling death. Doesn't matter. That's why DC does that. That's why all the generals love it, because that's their off-ramp. That's the retirement package. You sit on that board. Oh yeah. Right? It's why they've gone so woke, because you can be the woke general at Disney. And then Disney can then say, look, we have a general. We're being totally across, it's all a big scam. Yep. But it doesn't have to be. At your expense. All of it's at your expense. But there's a point where it doesn't work anymore.
It's fucked up, man. The sudden injection of 384,733 votes in 2 hours and 38 minutes during the early mornings of 4th of November in Michigan was impossible. The maximum capacity the machines could handle was 94,000 during this time period. So how did it happen?
You recognize it's one of the most corrupt countries.
And our leaders did nothing, you know that?
The king has no pants.
Yeah. It's happening everywhere too.
Do any Democrats want to explain how this isn't election fraud? These are the official voting instructions sent to New York voters, and look what it says inside. You do not need to show an ID to vote unless you're a first-time voter. What? So any random person can just go to the polls, say my name, and then vote on my behalf, all because I showed an ID to vote when I registered at 18 years old? How is that secure? People don't need to show any form of identification to vote in the presidential election. I need to show an ID every single time I go to buy a tequila. They don't just give it to me because I once showed an ID. And this is the presidential election, not a fun Saturday night out. It gets worse. Ballots must be received by November 12th. That is a full week after the election. So are we just going to wait a
November
week to certify
12th?
the election because
Yeah.
mail-in ballots are still being received?
What the
Every single
fuck?
vote and ballot should be cast and counted by the end of election day. Part of a secure election is having a quick election. And this opens up the room for people to send their ballots in after the election results already start coming in to have a greater effect on the outcome. It is not election integrity. And lastly, it says that you can drop your mail-in ballot off on election day. Why are you requesting a mail-in ballot if you're just going to drop it off on election day? Just vote normally. Saying that we don't have safe and secure elections. So then explain this. How will the poll workers ever know if I showed an ID originally if they don't ask me for an ID in the first place and they have no idea who I am? How are we supposed to certify an election on election day when results are still coming in up till a week after? Why can any person request a mail-in ballot? This is all nuts. So just remember to vote early and vote in person. And don't let anybody touch your ballot.
Here in Michigan, you got to have an ID. I was shocked by it. I think I get paid $83 a month when I started out. Can you imagine that, Hargrave?
I can barely see this. What does it say?
It says we get paid less than minimum wage, and you demand $15 an hour for snapping a burger on a bun.
Sheesh.
Oh, check this out. Carl Schwab admits his agenda is failing as millions rise up against his bullshit.
Oh no, the bad guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Fuck him.
He will eat the bugs.
I ain't eating fuck. I ain't getting chipped, and I ain't going to Mars. Japan's putting out these flyers. No circus performer here. Japan, not a theme park.
Oh,
Please care about the people around you. Always have good manners. Don't be a monkey.
Oh my God.
I love Japan.
Jesus.
This is true as fuck. Beware of an old man in a profession where a young man usually die young. There's a reason people are old, you know, right?
Yep.
At Air Force MRE. This is so fucking true. Motherfuckers had it made. I don't know if they still do, but when I was in, they had it made. John Hopkins chief psychologist says transgender is a mental disorder. He'll be getting fired soon. You know that?
Yeah, God forbid you tell the truth.
Here's a humiliation ritual live.
Right now, as they arrive at Stephen's Bucket Cox, he's standing by with Michael Strahan.
The address.
Hey, thank you so much.
Wait a
I got
minute.
my man Fletcher Cox here.
Wait a minute. Wait.
You already already have a ring, but what would a win today be
Wait,
for you? What would that mean for you?
It means a lot. One ring is good. It's the second ring, especially in Philly, is legendary. When you get two, you kind of get into a whole other conversation. But it'll be special against my second.
Okay.
All right.
One ring is good, two is better.
Yeah.
We know that today you're facing off.
It's a humiliation ritual.
Andy Reid. What were your emotions like when you saw him for the first time this week?
I mean, they were there. They were there, but at the same time, I know, we got to handle business. I said before the game.
You don't even look comfortable, does he?
It's always, I appreciate him. He gave me this opportunity one other day to bring me in, draft me as a young man, and I'm happy for him. I know it's not for me. At the end of the day, we got to go in the battle.
Fucking weird.
And Nick Sirianni, your head coach now, second year.
Wow. Remember when Cat Williams said that? He was nuts.
That's a blouse.
Oh, yeah, nice one, mate. Go on. You got some proper nice cockles, ain't ya? Oh, right, my Yorkshire pudding. Ruin me like they ruined London in the Blitz. Yeah, that's it, mate. Oh, do it for Sean Bean. Yeah, do it for Sean Bean. Sean Bean is watching us over there in the corner eating a pepperami. Don't let him down, mate. Do it for him. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Go on, son. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Oh, crumpets. Oh, yeah, nice one, mate. Go on. You got some proper nice cockles, ain't ya? Oh, right, my Yorkshire pudding. Ruin me like
a nightmare, ain't it?
Oh, God.
Like they ruined London in the Blitz. Yeah, that's it, mate. Oh, do it for Sean Bean. Yeah, do
Sean
it for
Bean.
Sean Bean. Sean Bean is watching us over there in the corner eating a pepperami. Don't
I
let
was
him down, mate.
expecting
Do
it
for
to
him.
turn over and show
Oh,
him.
yeah, that's
You're expecting what?
I was expecting it to pan over and show Sean Bean eating the pizza over there.
That'd have been hilarious. Fuck, they blew it.
I'm gonna say this. If Kamala wins this election, we all know that it was rigged. And let me tell you why. Trump has the Muslim American vote and the Muslim vote all on all. He has a Chinese American vote. And even Chinese and Japanese people in their own country wants to vote for Trump. They wish they could. They have actual floaties of Trump.
They're having
Talking about
parades in Japan for
Make
Trump.
America great again, and they in Japan. But that's neither here nor there. He has a white American vote, and he now has the black American vote. He sure do. 60% of us is voting for Trump. And on the contrary, what you think, he does have a lot of black women voting for him. Don't let them lie to you, because we are not playing about our children's future. We're not having that. This is the one that got me when I knew Trump was going to win this election. And if she win, this is thievery on her end. The Amish. That's how I knew. The
You heard
Amish
about
came
that,
out.
didn't you?
Then people don't have no cell phones, no cars, no TV, and to keep it real with you, all they do is farm, build, and have babies, and praise God. They ain't even in the loop. For them to have to come out in droves, 200,000 of them, to vote. Now you know you have fucked up.
You fucked up.
You really messed up. When the Amish people who mind their business ain't involved in none of this, no political stance, no nothing, came out in their buggies and their horses to vote. And not only did they come out, they had Trump flags.
Yeah, they
on
had
their
Trump
carriages.
flags on their whip.
That tells you that America sees y'all. They do not want you people in office any longer because they seeing you guys literally are taking their way of life also.
It's a fruit salad.
The farming industry, the building industry.
It's the dull pineapple lady.
Having
hell yeah.
your way of
Potato
living.
banana.
Because they know that
Potato
if they allow this
banana.
woman in, it's going to be a domino effect. And
saved
people
me
are
the
going to be
election
affected by this
today.
all over America. This woman don't like America as a whole. It don't matter your skin complexion. It don't matter your status. It don't matter your religion. She don't like America. And the people that stand behind her don't either. You heard what they said. In order to get to America, you have to infiltrate it from within.
We are
That's what they're trying to
infiltrated.
do.
I was talking about
Why
that
do you think
earlier
they're
with
sending
the
billions,
Iranians.
billions of our money out here? They're trying to bankrupt America. They are trying to bankrupt us.
No shit. They're giving
You
our money
see
away to
that.
everybody
You
but
can't
us.
possibly care about America when you see we in a crisis and things are going left for us. And instead of you helping us, you try to pay us crumbs, but giving billions and billions of dollars to a foreign country. They see you don't care about America at all. They are sitting there laughing, thinking that they're going to win this election. Let me tell you why you guys are not going to win this election. It ain't because the Amish is coming out and voting, but that's part of the reason. It's because God has stepped in. You will not win, and our prayers will be heard. Yes, and answered. God sees this country is hurting. A lot of different countries.
Trump's got a plan for that 38. I don't know if you heard him talking about it.
No.
Well, the whole main thing he's been talking about lately is he's going to end the Fed and the IRS, and there's going to be no more taxes, and he's going to cut all our bills in half within a year, he said. Mine's doubled. I don't know about yours.
My insurance has gone up. That's about it.
Everything's doubled. My electrical, my gas, everything.
No, I live off grid, man, so I got none of that shit.
Must be nice. I got to pay for all kinds of shit.
Oh. Need to get you a bunch of car batteries and some solar and battery and hook you up.
I thought about it, but I don't trust lithium. Check this out. Camel toe can't pull, but here in Washington, see the spot came out for their jobs. That's it.
You
It's on
cut
the
out.
earth, man. I wish something bad would have happened to them like they treat doing to us. You know that?
Oh, you cut out. I couldn't hear what you said.
That's all the lobbyists. That's the DC swamp. That's in Washington.
Oh, okay.
That's the only place that bitch could get a crowd.
Yeah.
Was in the swamp.
Oh, Well Hung says 38 trillion in debt suit. Fuck.
Yep. But Trump's got a plan for that. He's going to tariff everything. And he said back in the 1800s when we tariffed, we had a commission every year where we had to decide how we were going to spend all the money we had. And we didn't have taxes back then. We didn't have an IRS. We didn't have any of this bullshit. No Fed. He wants to return to those days. No taxes on Social Security. No taxes on overtime. No taxes on tips. That's what he's got planned. Then somebody asked him, "Are you just going to get rid of the IRS?" He just laughed and said, "Yeah." He said that we can tariff our way out of it. I'm game. I don't know about you. Here's Joe. Being Joe.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking weird.
Oh, they're trying to silence Chris in the YouTube. These motherfuckers.
They suck.
Look at that. It says her chat's not going through.
So when they do that to me, I'll put one word at a time if I not lithium. What the hell do they call those batteries?
Car batteries. I got a bunch of car batteries out there. I got about 42 hooked up to solar power.
What, they recharge off of your solar?
Yep. Doing it for years.
No shit.
Yeah.
I thought about getting off grid like that, but I didn't know it would be that easy.
Oh, it wasn't cheap at first, but I mean, fuck.
If I have 10 guns, the government takes 10 guns from me. How many do I have left? 19. I have 19 guns because I lied to those commie bastards. All my fishing rods got lost in a fishing accident. Fuck you, fucks. I ain't stupid like Dario. He's trying to say that that wasn't even a real rifle. He's trying to say that it had a wooden barrel. So they're putting up billboards on our dime, telling them that they have rights and they'll get a hold of these fuckers and they'll help them get in.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked from within. Trump's right when he says the enemy within. They found 40,000 fucking fraudulent votes in Georgia. Nobody will do anything about it. They're just telling us to fucking eat it. Yeah, they're fucked if they couldn't handle that kid. What do you think they're going to do when real people show up? It's like they're begging for it. You know that?
This is big rally in DC, and look what I found. Lines of buses. So when Kamala talks about her crowd being so large tonight, just know it's all fake. They were all bussed in. Let's take a walk. Look how long this bus line goes. Just keeps going and going and going.
Criminals.
I think they know they're busted.
This guy's kind of creepy.
More buses. It doesn't stop.
Jesus.
Keeps going.
Fucking. That's on our dime, too. You know that?
The
She's spent every
Kamala
time they
drums are
fucking gave her.
Where did Kamala bus all these people in from? It looks like export PA. I don't know. And as you can see, clearly marked. Nothing about Kamala is real. Not even a crowd size. Stay tuned for more.
That's fucked. They did a ping on all the cell phones in one of her things, and they were all from out of state. And I think 35% of them were repeats that they've been there before.
Yeah, let's have a palate cleanser. I'm burnt out with this.
All right. Do you have anything?
Yes, that was great.
Do what? Oh, I got you.
I just started my stream. Okay, give me a second.
She just-
Like Rendu said, I don't know why the image is so slow. The fuck?
Fuck.
Then hurry the fuck up, bitch.
I love her.
Like, that's the question. Why are you angry?
Why are you angry?
I'm not angry, you dumbass. I'm just fucking excited about my new AI invention. That's all. Yeah, but you're and being angry. Okay, Grandus, here's your image. Chilling by the beach. That's it. It's like, okay, so it's a new like notification. It's like 500 bits. You get the Kiki will generate this image of you. Okay.
The AI made that?
That's how it works. All right.
What?
Is it quite cool?
The AI made
Yes or
that.
no?
Holy fuck.
Okay, so I actually went to
Made that
my
outfit?
notification.
Yeah. No, it made that
yeah,
picture.
so like we'll generate an image of you and it just appears as a like a little notification. All right. The viewer
Her own
out that.
picture. Yeah.
Ni hao, ni hao.
The AI just generated that for her.
Okay, let me hype
This
up the
thing,
chat
the
first, okay?
Kiki bot or whatever.
My outfit today. And also, and later I'll be gaming with my tier 3 subs. Thank you, Motor, for the tier 1. 谢谢你. Alright, I'll be gaming. I'll be playing GTFO, and also this Sunday, my friend Jade Rasif will be coming to my home. W, if you guys are super excited.
You get that right, well hung.
What'd he say?
Asian women.
Oh, yeah.
Jess will be back in Singapore. If you're back in Singapore, you can join me. Okay, so Jess is currently in Iceland. Okay, can we wish Jess have fun? Yeah, it's like cyberpunk vibes. Okay, let me do some cool shit for you guys. Okay, are you guys ready for it? I'm gonna be cool shit.
Cool shit.
Cool shit.
It's very cool. It's very cool.
Alright, is this a W outfit or L?
This one makes me laugh, man. I'll give her that much.
I like the AI. They work well together.
Hello, tightening. If you guys like my outfit, give me some beaties, okay? Give me some beaties, or I'm gonna send you to hell. I'm the devil, bitch. I will send you all to hell if you don't give me beaties. You act like you get it.
Give her
You
what?
get it from me, little bitch.
The bits.
She's talking like the AI now.
My amazing little chat
Biddies for
monsters.
titties.
Let me give a quick shout out to our new homie, 88 Lightnings, who just popped in with a sick Comcha greeting. Nah, respect that. And oh snap, we got some cyberpunk B-base going on with Kiara's flat outfit. Hell yeah. Let's get this party started, shall we?
Wait, himself is already asking me to change outfit. W or L for himself? Is it 10,000 bits for surprise outfit? Himself, are you kidding me? We just started.
Oh, well hung. I'm trying to get Yonafuri to figure out if we can. We're gonna have a whole AI
You know, I
panel
love
of everybody.
surprises.
They're gonna be
Boy.
everywhere within
Let's
6
make him
months.
sweat a bit before we reveal the goods.
He wants
No,
a
we're not
TJ and a
revealing
Rising one,
any goods,
Long.
okay?
Yeah,
Voice activity
I want to have TJ and AI Risey fighting each other for eternity.
No, we're not revealing. What the hell is that? Okay, like a 360. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna send you to hell. Himself, we have a safe spot in heaven already. Thank you, himself, for the 10,000 beats. I'm gonna dance for you.
No, she starts dancing. I have to turn this off because we can't show that.
Oh yeah, it'll be bad.
I'm gonna get you hit with that shit.
I'm surprised we made it because every other time we get struck by her ass. Aunt's got struck by her.
I'm the only one that hasn't got struck.
Yeah. She likes you, that's why, you prick.
Oh god.
You have anything else?
No, that's it, man. I'm done.
We did 4 hours on a Wednesday. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess I'll play us out. Hail
Yeah.
chat. Well, 7. They got fat. Oh, that was funny.
You know, it's better than that opening. God, that freaked me the fuck out.
Really?
What? Fucking thing has got human teeth. Damn.
Happy Halloween, everybody. What are you gonna say, Hargrave?
I was just saying, God damn, that fucking guy. That's a miracle that dude's alive.
Yeah. Did you have any stream you got coming up you want to tell about? Anything on Rumble?
No, I don't. I'm just uploading the trolls. That's about it.
Did you just drop one about EBS on Rumble?
Yeah, I dropped a thing about EBS and that crack bullshit and all that.
I think it was fentanyl, the way he passed out. You don't pass out like that from smoking crack.
Oh, he's lucky he didn't die, stupid
That's
fuck.
what I said. And he's trying to say he didn't inhale. Bitch, you went in the bathroom and passed out. You're lucky you didn't get rolled. And that friend that was yelling at you, why the fuck didn't he stop all that and help him?
Yep.
Fuck him. Happy Halloween, everybody. See you on Saturday. Bow.
Moonlight creeps through twisted trees, tombstones cast shadows on my knees, picking strings in the burden grind, hell bent on playing one last time. Undead fingers pluck that 5-string, making it wail and making it sing. Close cold hands on frets of bone. In this graveyard, lay alone. Echoes screaming like a bat out of hell, breaking the silence of death's spell. Bluegrass riffs meet metal's roar, rattling the gates of heaven's door. Banjo in the graveyard, playing all night long, raising up the dead with this unholy song. Finger picking fury meets that banger's call, shredding through the tombstone, standing tall. Howling at the moon with a blue-red cloud, pitfall zombies on the prowl. Banjo in the graveyard, the break of dawn. When the drum rolls, I'll be gone. 16 under ink to hold me down. Got a date with the devil in this town. Digging up memories of my mortal days when I sold my soul for this infernal praise. Now I'm picking faster than a bat out of hell. Breakneck speed that'll make your blood gel. String band from beyond the pearly gates. Serving up a sound that annihilates. Claw hammer style with a metal twist. Fog rolling in thick as a witch's miss. Skeletal fingers fly across the strings. Summoning power from darker things. Sanjo in the graveyard playing all night long. Raising up the dead with this unholy song. Finger picking fury meets headbangers.